See the curtains hanging in the window in the evening on a Friday night. Little light is shining through the window, lets me know everything's alright. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind.
Artman, what's up, Jenny? How are you, Jenny? How's everything down under? Welcome to the show, Shanji. How are you? Holla! Summer breeze.
See the paper laying on the sidewalk, a little music from the house next door. So I walk on up to the doorstep, through the screen and across the floor. Summer breeze makes me feel
Angie, welcome in. Welcome to the show.
Summer breeze makes me
Feel
feel
fine.
blowing through the jasmine in my mind.
Oh, we had a crazy, wacky night last night, late night. Some people acting inappropriately on my show. A little. No, we didn't do that well as I thought I would, Angie. I only made $80 overall, which was. But hey, $80 from the beautiful people is a beautiful thing. Kind of a rough time to do it, right around 4th of July. Try and raise money. Jasmine's in my mind. Makes me feel fine. You're good, Angie. I get it. Not everybody can help. Nah, I ain't shaving my head for $80, bro. That's for damn sure. Willie shaved his head, though. Willie was kind of going to do it anyway, so. It was fun. Till somebody got wacky, drunk, and pulled a knife on my live stream and made threats and acted like a real yucky. And at the time, I thought it was funny, but when I watched it the next day, I was like, Jesus. Must a man walk down before you call him a man? So it was weird. Of course, everything on the Wandering Hippie show can be pretty weird. Actually, it's blowing in the wind. Let's play a different. Here we go. How about this? Everybody loves a little fire and rain. Hey, fucking man. At least they didn't porn bomb you. Well, that's true. Mrs. Reaper, good to see you. Hope you're well. Down this song. Remember who to send it to. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. In sunny days that I thought would never end. Good tune. Welcome in, Mrs. Reaper. It was a Brit last night that was all fired up and pulling knives and threatening people. And sadly, a Brit that was staying in Ireland currently. Help me understand. Just got to see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand. And I won't make it any other way. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. Oh, was it just another typical Saturday night, I guess? Yeah, this is a really good tune, ain't it, Armin? I always thought that I'd see you again. I'm on to an easy time. My back turned towards the sun. Lord knows. Spirit in the sky. Hey, Spirit, you handsome bat. Wow. Damn, when are we going out, bro? I don't know why I'm actually so, something's odd, but thank you for the compliment. Jesus Christ, my head just got a little fatter, and it's pretty fucking fat. I got a really fat head. Times when I could not find a friend. I always thought that I'd see you one more time again. Spirit in the sky. Trying to think. Spirit in the sky. Oh man. Do I have you mixed up with somebody? I don't remember. Thought I'd see you. Thought I'd see you. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a great song, ain't it? I think I'm just confused as to who Spirit in the Sky is. Hippie, you're the best, my friend. Let's see. Lucy in the Sky with diamonds. A pretty good song. We probably won't get away with it, but let's try. It's fun. Here we go. Yourself on a boat in a river with tangerine trees and marmalade skies. Somebody calls you, answer quite slowly, with the kaleidoscope eyes. Your phone flowers of you rain over your head. He said head. Even solitude sings if you listen. I'm confused. Who am I to? Oh man. I don't know. I think I just know two spirits. One spirit lives in Australia. I'm not sure. You're a different spirit, I think. Listen, Hippie's a wicked fucking pothead, so sorry, don't take it personal. Whoever you are. Whoever you are. I don't even know. Play Sweet Caroline. Will do. Coming to take you away. I'm different for sure. Me too, my friend. Me too. I am totally different. Cell phone, a train in a station, plastic waters in last time.
Suddenly someone
Someone
is
is
there
there
at
at
the
the
turnstile.
turnstile.
The girl with
The kaleidoscope go
kaleidoscope
by.
eyes.
That's a good tune. I'm surprised we get away with that, Eamon. I'm different for sure. Let's try Sweet Caroline. Let's see if we get away with that. Sweet Caroline. Sounds like something my mom would be listening to. I'm digging it. So here we go. Denison X. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. I'm doing a lot better, man. Life is finally.
Wasn't the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along?
Welcome in, everybody.
And
New Hampshire Mountain Girl. Welcome
touching
to the show.
hands, reaching out, touching
To
me,
me,
touching you. Sweet Caroline, good
good
times
times
never
never
seem
seem
so
so
good.
good.
I've
I've
been
been
inclined
inclined
to
to
believe
believe
there
they
never
never
was,
would.
but
Now
I
I
look
look
at
at
the
the
night
night
and
and
it
it
don't
don't
seem so
seem so
lonely.
lonely.
We fill it up with
How's all your
only,
ears? I'm punishing you all tonight.
and when I hurt, burden runs off my shoulders.
Can't say I'll guarantee
How
let you
can
up,
I
but here's a
hurt what
shot.
holding you? Warm, touching
Warm,
warm, reaching
reaching
out,
out,
touching me,
touching me,
touching
touching
you.
you. I am really stoned.
Good times never
Chasing
seem
God
so
that's not
good.
real.
I've
Been
been
inclined
inclined to
to
believe
believe
they
they
never
never would.
would.
Oh, no, no. Chasing no, no.
Sweet
Sweet
Caroline, the
Good
times
times
never
never
seem
seem
so
so
good.
good. Sing it, everybody. Come on.
Sweet Caroline,
Caroline,
I believe
they
they're never
never
good.
would.
Sweet
Wow, that was painful for you guys, I'm sure. I don't know why I'm so giddy and happy. Last night's stream was pretty rad. I had to take it down, throw it on the ground, light it on fire, step on it, and jump on it, and blow on it, and pour chemicals on it. And finally, after much work, I deleted that stream from last night. What a horrible stream. people pulling weapons out, making threats and shit. What the hell? It was not painful, brings back memories. Well, listen, it's quite interesting how, I can have Willie up here who can be shit-faced out of his mind, but he's having fun. Or I can have some other dude up here, Spunkfish, who gets drunk out of his mind and then get angry and pulls a knife and goes, pow, pow, headbutt, pow, and Willie's like, fucking Willie's ducking and weaving, and Jesus Christ. Then he pulled out a knife and Willie went, I think I'm leaving now. So anyway, not my favorite thing. You guys know a little drama ain't bad, but that shit, I don't know. So sadly, we say goodbye to the garage stream. I want to say thank you to Ace B for some love, Andrew as well, because, they're together. So muchly appreciated. Hopefully next week I will show some pictures of that box that you guys threw a couple bucks at to be all hooked up and wired, and forward and onward with my garage project. Almost done, finally, after 26 years. This must have happened. Were you here last night? I don't even remember, bro. Wow. I don't know. Him and Dennison got into a fight, Spunkfish, and it just went real sour. And I was having fun with it for a while because he stood up. It looked like he had a stain on the back of his pants. Looked like maybe he got a little too drunk, but cash, Jason. Send it all to me. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Appreciate all your money, boy. But yeah, I got $100 last night, and then I gave Darlene 20, and we were all passing money around last night. It was a beautiful thing. Lots of subscribing and sharing money and sharing love, man. Fuck, what more could you ask for? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, it was fun for a while, but then I don't know. With every good thing, there's always an ending, sadly. Let's see. I was having fun singing. Let me sing for a little bit. Let's see. Tina Turner, Simply the Best. I don't like that song. I know a lot of you guys probably don't. Uncle Cracker, Follow Me. John Denver, Leaving on a Jet Plane. I don't know. What's everybody up to this fine Sunday night? Bee Gees, Staying Alive. Anybody got another song? Here we go. Let's play this. We'll probably get smacked, but let's go. Welcome in, everybody. Let's all chill and relax after a stressful night last night. I believe there's a link out there if you want to say hi.
Cry every night for you. These arms long to hold you again. The heaven's on me, yeah. And I will never be free, no, my baby, no, no.
I got one left for you.
Never promised to be, yeah. And you broke it. You broke it.
Woo! It's been a while since I sang. I've been trying to stay off the music because it hurts. I had a bad stream last night, so I thought, little music will bring me back.
Hopefully.
This heart,
I know nothing.
Just somebody,
You're to chill, brother.
Somebody pulled a knife and made threat. It was weird. Never happened before. Not my
That's
place,
what
for
they
sure.
say. There's a few men I met on this platform that is a man of his word, and you're that one. Cheers, brother.
Well, I appreciate that, Jason. You as well, except for when you're completely hammered. You're one of those guys who
Nope.
kind of goes
I'm
from
good.
one
I'm good.
side to the other.
No,
That's what happened last night. The guy was on panel. It was Spunkfish, and when he was sober, he was all right. But then he drank a bottle of vodka in a matter of I don't know, an hour.
Oh shit! No,
And then,
last night I was like totally off fucking game. I don't even remember last night, but I did. Well, I wasn't on panels.
Jesus.
Though. I wasn't on panels though. I'll tell you that. The wife and kids reminded me of what I did last time. I said,
What?
"Oh shit!"
Sorry.
Can we get back to that song?
Yeah. Let's get back to hurting everybody's ears. Yeah. You spoke it, and you spoke it, baby. These eyes are crying. These eyes have seen a lot of love, but they're never gonna see another one like I have in you. That's terrible. These eyes are crying. These eyes have seen a lot of love, but they're never gonna see another woman like I have with you. These eyes are crying. These eyes have seen a lot of love, but they're never gonna see another one like I have with you. They've said that before, but might be right. These eyes. What, Black Sabbath? Cry every night. You see these guys live? My wife was just referencing. Damn, Jason, what did you do to your hair?
On the bed tomorrow, it is gonna be bright red. Bright red, I promise you. This is that weekend.
It looks like you stuck your finger in a socket. It's like very.
I know, but it's sexy, right?
Fluffy. I mean, what'd you put in it? Demon? Lots of. These eyes have seen a lot of love, but they're never gonna see another woman like I with you. These eyes are crying. I don't even need booze, man. I'm a psycho without it. Another woman like I had with you. These eyes are crying. These eyes have seen a lot of love, but they're never gonna see another woman like I had with you. Holy shit, Jason. It's
That's
kind of
what's
early
up,
to
brother.
just going right into the music hard. Real hard. How about the song Spirit in the Sky? Since we got Spirit in the Sky in here, let's just go
Hey,
right
Spirit.
into it.
Cheers, love. It's been a minute. Just been saying hello to people I'd never met before this evening. One hell of an evening.
Woo! Oh yeah, been all over Hannah and Jason.
Well, just on one. I can't even remember where the hell I was. What was it? Orthodox guy. Never met him before.
Gotcha.
Caucasian live. He was restreaming him. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna find this guy. I found him. Join. Sit. Cheers. I was real nice. I was being real nice.
Say it again.
I was being real nice.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I know. I do it from time to time.
Oh, I'm playing the song, but it's not even playing for you guys.
I'll play it. I'll start it over so I can hear it.
You fucking guys. It's actually me. I'm a dumbass. How can I do that? I'm singing a song.
Time's up, John. Cheers, bro.
There's a big bitch on panel with you right now.
Oh, hell yeah, John. That's some shit.
Let's try this again, guys.
All right, let's hear it. when I die.
How'd you miss it, 6'2"?
Gonna go to the place that's the best. When I lay down to die, going up to the spirit in the sky. Going up to the spirit in the sky. Where I'm gonna go when I die. When I lay to rest, gonna go to the place that's the best.
Let's go, everybody. Sing it.
Prepare yourself. You
You know it's a must. You gotta
1969, I
have
was
friends
free.
in Jesus. So you know that when you die, you're gonna sit you up with the spirit in the sky. That's where I'm gonna go when I die. When I die and you're ready to rest, gonna go to the place that's best.
Woo! Let's go, everybody. Like it was 1969. Big chunk of gummies. Here we go.
I'll let her up too, brother. I'm almost getting there. I gotta go school.
I never sinned.
I got a friend in Jesus. So you know when I die,
It's gonna set me up.
John is
spirit in the sky.
Set me up. Spirit in the sky. That's where I'm gonna go when I die. When I die and I'm able to rest, I'm gonna go to the place that's the best. Go to the place that's the best.
Nevaeh. Darlene, of course, the lovely. That's a damn good song, huh?
Hell yeah. When I die and you lay me to rest, gonna go to the
What's
place that's the best.
I don't know where Willie is tonight. I haven't seen him yet.
Here's John.
Dang.
Here's Sex Bag. Love y'all, miss y'all, spirit the sky, love y'all, man. Yes,
What now? What song you want to hear now, Jason?
oh geez, you're asking me? Oh, there is a song that I like. It's probably out of your. Oh, well, maybe not. Which one was that one? It's coming to me slowly. Jeez, what was it? Come to me slowly. I'm thinking.
Trying to get Jason to pick a song. He's stuck. All right, how
I'm
about
thinking, give me a second. It's one of my.
White
I'm
Rabbit?
working on it too.
White Rabbit? Jefferson Airplane?
I'm looking.
Come on, Daddy.
I know I'm slow.
Our wicked slow. All right, everybody. Blame him for this dead
I
air.
know it's my delay. I apologize to everybody. I do apologize.
Are we apologizing?
Okay, I want to hear tough people.
Wait, tough
people. Yeah.
Drew Baldridge?
Yeah. You know, he
All right,
knows what's
let's
up.
go.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Here we go.
Let's hear it.
Let's sing it.
Let's hear it.
No, you, me, me, you, me.
A tornado tore through a Midwest town. Wasn't nothing in its path that didn't take down. Baptist church and a ball field. Then they rebuilt. Talk about tough people.
Fast for me.
She was 4 years old when they got the news. It was in her little lungs. It was stage 2. Mama's been every
Jason
night
looks
by
drunk
the
again.
bed, and
Six
Daddy
banger.
shaved his head.
Come on, when does Jason get drunk?
Never.
He gets intoxicated, never drunk.
Exactly. Never.
Yeah, I thought you quit drinking.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I just did the dab. Yeah, hell, we did the dab.
He just did a dab.
She was 4 years old when they got the news. It was in a little long stage 2.
There were plenty of times she could have gave up, but she did. No, she fought like hell. She rang like bell and keep on fighting when you're back in the wall. Keep on getting back up when you fall. Keep on keeping your head high. Still believe. Hard work pays off, good beats evil, and tough times make tough people. It's a single mom working 2 jobs a day, and a farmer barely getting by. It's a grandma who's working through the pain. It's a cop on a call running down the rain. The shooters in a schoolhouse hallway. There's a whole land in the world out there. Keep going when it don't seem fair. Keep on fighting when you back against the wall. Keep on getting back up when you fall. Keep on keeping your head high, 'cause I still believe. Hard work pays off, good beats evil. Tough times make tough people.
It's your verse.
We'll get there with the Lord's help. We'll get there.
Shipped off somewhere to keep us all free.
Your verse.
Came back in a box with a flag on it.
Mississippi's in
It's
the room.
home, don't it?
Listen, Bob.
Mississippi's in the room. She's telling me that I must light it up. So I must.
Miss you, Mom.
Jason said, hi, Mississippi. Oh, JJ. Wait, what?
Hope you love this song.
He looks a little frazzled. His hair looks like he stuck his finger in a socket.
Listen, she's all pretty. Where do you see it tomorrow? I'm telling you. Where do you see it tomorrow? She's going to be bright red.
She said that was
when I go work my ass off
through your hair earlier, Jason. Is that what happened?
What's that? Sorry?
She said that was from her rubbing her fingers through your hair earlier. That's why it's all fluffy.
Oh, yes. She did. Yes, absolutely. Yep.
She feathered that shit right up.
And then tomorrow, yep. You've seen it once upon a time. It's coming back.
Wait, tomorrow too?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday are the big days here at Cavendish Music Festival. We're gonna make a lot of money for where the kids do their stuff.
Nice. Give it all to the kids. They deserve it.
You know, Shania Twain's the opening night. I'm hoping we hit at least $250,000 on the 50-50. So, you know, half of that'll go back to where the kids do their stuff. And I'm going above and beyond. Always do. It's for the kids.
Mississippi said this one goes out to you, Jason. I don't know what she's talking about,
thanks.
but anyway.
Sure.
Yeah, oh yeah, what condition my condition was in.
Let's keep this in.
I woke up this morning with the sun down, shining in. I found my mind in a brown paper bag, but then
No, I do.
on a cloud and fell 8
No,
miles.
Mr. Bernstein, that's 8
I
minutes.
tore my mind on a jagged sky. I just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in. Yeah, oh yeah.
Sing it, Mississippi, man. Oh, Mississippi.
I pushed
Here's
my
this nice.
soul in a deep dark hole, and then I followed in.
Whoa, wait, that's
I watched myself crawling out as I was crawling in. I got up so tight I couldn't unwind. I saw so much, I broke my mind. I just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in.
Woo! Get it, baby. It is, motherfucker.
No, it's over. It's still me.
It's over? It's
Drunk?
over!
It's over. I'm still me. Dumb as they come.
Yeah, oh yeah, what condition my condition was in.
We are dead in the water. 4 people.
I'll fix that here shortly. Actually, here in a minute. You'll be famous as soon as I leave. Trust me.
4 great people, though. I mean, that's the best part.
That's all right. That's all right. Like I said,
4 of the best people.
it's 9:53 here. You know, 10 o'clock, and go chill with mama, watch some late night movies, snuggle on the bed, go to bed.
You got
And
work
by
tomorrow,
then,
or
yeah,
you on
and people will
vacation?
start coming in again. They don't like me anymore.
Nobody likes you anymore?
No, fuck no.
Oh, shit. Figures.
Mhm.
Figures.
I
That's
meant-
why I
I
got
meant
stuck
it that
hanging
way,
out
though.
with the guy everybody hates. It figures.
I know, right?
I love you, Jason. You're just a pain in the ass.
And I love you too.
sometimes.
Y'all new here. It's great to me.
Feels like a brother from another mother. Well, I love you, Jason.
I
Oh,
love you too, man. Like I said earlier,
wait, no,
You're-
that
you're
was
the one of
Darlene
fucking
saying
many.
that.
That is a man of your word. You're the only one that ever fucking show. Well, no, you're not the only one. You're one of very few that
There you go.
showed that love back. And I respect you to death.
Oh shit! My wife says we have to wait until past midnight to pass sweet nothings.
No, I can't. I got 5 minutes left.
I love you, Darlene. Says Spirit in the Sky.
Oh, that's a good song. Yeah, Spirit in the Sky.
It really is. That's definitely one of the beauties.
Good old Norman Greenbaum song.
Kenny Rogers' song wasn't bad.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
land
for
is-
sure. Yeah,
You know,
he swung his bat.
Town Girl. Oh, how about this song?
Hi, Crafty. Crafty get this place hopping.
Oh shit!
I love Crafty. You get her hopping. See that?
It's from
Little
Canada,
south
like
side of
you.
Chicago is the baddest part of town. And if you go down there, you better just beware of a man named Leroy Brown. Now Leroy, all in trouble. You see, he stand about 6'4". Although downtown ladies call him treetop lover, all the men just call him sir. And he's bad, bad, Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Now Leroy, he a gambler, and he like his fancy clothes, and he like to wear heels and diamond rings in front of everybody's nose. He got a custom Continental, he got an Eldorado too. He got a 32 gun in his pocket for fun. He got a razor in his shoe. He's bad, 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 Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. We're Friday, Valley they go. Leroy shooting.
They hide in Mississippi,
And at
Crafty.
the edge of the bar sat a girl named
Still in the
Doris,
room.
and oh, that girl looked nice. Well, he cast his eyes upon her, and the trouble
She's always
soon
lurking.
began. And Leroy Brown, and doing the dance about a mess of his wife of a jealous man. And he's bad, 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 Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong,
Go to bed, Jason.
meaner than a junkyard dog.
2 more minutes.
Few more minutes.
Yeah, it's almost 10. Finish my cigarette.
Pull down from the floor.
Hey, Crafty.
Leroy looked like a jigsaw puzzle, a couple of pieces gone. And it's bad, bad,
Bad
Leroy
Brown.
baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong, meaner than a
Me,
junkyard
the
dog.
junkyard dog.
Bad, bad, Leroy
Bad.
Brown, baddest man
Bad
in the whole
in the
damn
whole
town.
downtown.
Better than old
Gotta
King
learn to walk
Kong,
in town.
meaner than a junkyard dog.
Junkyard dog.
Yeah, you were better than old King
Walk in
Kong,
town.
meaner than a junkyard dog.
Yay! That was totally
Yeah.
reminding me of my grandmother. That
It's a
totally
really good
took me
song.
to my gram. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was like my
How's
youth.
you? What's
That
new?
was my youth. That was my youth.
Yeah.
I'm okay. How are you guys?
We're
Good,
doing
good,
good.
good.
Sitting here smoking. Got Mississippi in the room, chilling.
Hi, Mississippi. Hi, Mississippi.
Oh, and I know it's within the last 30 seconds, so I'm not going to waste my time. Crafty Cat, Hippie, you guys have a blessed night. I love you to death. I'll catch you on the
Go
next
to
one.
work. Go to work.
Yes,
Bye,
I got
buddy.
work first thing in the morning. I'm going to go hang out with Mama. We're going to watch some movies. Love you
All
to
right.
death.
Enjoy
Take
your
care.
night.
Enjoy.
Wind
Yes,
down
take care.
time.
Let's see what
Wind
other-
it down.
You got it.
Yeah, it's Jason's wind down time before he goes to bed.
How about this one? We can't really play it in this version,
Cat
but
in the
we,
Cradle?
you like that?
Yeah, I heard that. Was that Ugly Kid Joe or Cat Stevens?
Came to the world in the usual
Ah,
way,
Cat
but there were
Stevens.
planes to catch and bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away, and he was talking for I knew it. And as he grew, he'd say, I'm gonna be like you, Dad. You know I'm gonna be like you. And the
And the
cat's
cat
in
in
the
the
cradle
cradle
and the
in the
stool.
stool.
Little boy telling the man on the phone, when you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together there. You know we'll
No,
have
I
a
had a
good
good
time.
time then.
Wait,
You know,
What?
we had a good time then. Why? What? It's okay.
my computer is being.
Worry not. We fill in the
Fifty-
blanks.
There we go. Does this work?
That's the Cowardale County on a warm
Yeah.
summer's
Warm
eve. That's
summer's eve.
Gambler. Yep.
On a
On a
train
train
bound to
bound to
nowhere.
nowhere.
Met up
It's
with a
with the
gambler.
Harry
Gambler.
We
Chapin.
were
Love
both
his
too
music.
tired to
That's
sleep.
sweet.
So
Try
we
again.
took
So
turns staring
staring
out the
the
window at the
window at the
darkness.
darkness.
The boredom
Burn
overtook
overtook
us.
us.
And
He
The
began
hippie
to speak. He said,
who
son,
said,
I
son,
gave
I
a
gave
life
a life.
out of reading people's
People's
faces,
faces.
knowing what the
Knowing what the
cards were
cards
by the way they
the
held
way
their
they're
eyes.
there.
So if you don't mind my saying, I can
I
see
can
you're
see
out of
all
aces
the faces.
for a taste
Taste
of your
of the
whiskey.
whiskey.
I'll give
I
you
give you
some
some advice.
advice. So I
So I
handed him
handed
my
him my
bottle,
bottle.
and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light. And the night got deathly quiet, and his face
Very
lost all
nice.
expression.
Definitely quiet.
Said, if you're gonna play the game, boy,
There
you
you go
gotta
with
learn to play it right. You got to
don't
know
No
when to
way.
hold,
you learn
know
to play
when to
it right.
fold up,
You got know
know
when
when
to
to
hold 'em.
walk away,
Know when
know
to
when
fold
to
'em.
run. You
Know
never
when to
count
separate.
your money.
Know when to
When you're
not
sitting at
never
the
get
table, there'll be time enough to count when the dealing's done.
Long song.
Every gambler knows.
Every
Every gambler knows.
that the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away, knowing what to keep. Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser. And the best that you can hope for is to die in your
Isn't that
sleep.
the truth?
And when he finished speaking, he turned back toward the window, crushed out his cigarette,
Erica,
faded
welcome
it
in.
off to sleep. And somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even. In
Nikki.
his final words, I found an
Hang on.
ace that I
Is it
could
not
keep.
in?
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to
Know when
run.
to run.
You
You
never
never
count
count
your
your money.
when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough to count when the dealing's done. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know
Know
when
when
to
to
run.
run.
You never count your money.
Hippie, can you pin the link?
Table, there'll be
Yeah, I'm
time
trying to
enough to
that
count
one opening.
All right.
when the dealing's done. You
You
got
got
to
to
know
know when to hold 'em, when to hold 'em,
know when to fold 'em,
when to fold 'em.
know when to walk away, know when to run. You never
Hey, a new
count your
icon.
money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough to count when the deal is done.
What's up? What's up?
Stop playing things from my youth. That's hilarious. That's
Thank
two
you,
songs
Crafty.
now, Hippie. You're welcome. I seen what you said in chat. I'm paying attention to chat if you're not Hippie. I know you're working
I'm
on your
trying
computer.
to. I was trying to search for the Harry Chapin song, Chaplin song, or however it is, and so I wasn't looking at chat for a minute. Yeah.
No, I asked for a link, but Crafty dropped it for me because she was
Uh-huh.
here.
Uh-huh. I was reading. But you're busy.
I'm
And
I
if
went to
I'm
the
on this
fiestas.
side, I can.
I went to the fiestas in my hometown today, Hippie, and I was gonna go live and show you guys my hometown, and then we got rained out.
Yeah.
No.
I saw you come live, and then I'm thinking, what the fuck are you doing over there? It's your connection.
Well, we
I'll
got
screen.
rained out, so it just the whole thing ended. There was concert and foods, and it was supposed to be on a carnival, and then it started raining.
Yo, go.
Mm.
Oh, that sucks. It's been really dry here. Except for we had a brief storm the other night where it was like an hour and a half and we lost power for fucking 14 hours.
I think you bring
Like,
that to
just like
me.
that. Boom. We were out without power. And of course, when the power goes out, I look at my phone, it says 8%. I'm like,
Oh,
fuck.
that's shit. That's why you need to
Pretty
keep
hate.
it on charge all the time.
You don't realize how addicted to technology you are until the power goes out for 14 hours and your phone's on 8%.
Well, that's what we mean. You
Like,
gotta
oh,
keep that on
shit.
charge.
I
You're
I
like
got
a
some
know.
kid.
old tech for that, hippie.
Go ahead.
I got some old tech for that. We got a generator.
Yeah, I got a generator too. The battery's dead. Isn't that great? But I went out today and picked up one of those Belkin 21,000 nim charger things. In case I get on a stop or something, I wouldn't mind doing a cop watch. But
It doesn't have
anyway,
your generator doesn't have a crank for when the battery dies
nah, a Polestar, you mean?
or a
It's a
pull start.
19
Yeah.
horsepower. It's a 19 horse, like 6,000 watt generator. It's pretty. I don't know. I'm sure it probably does. I've never even
My
looked for it.
generator's fucking huge. It's like
Is it?
huge, and it has a pull start for when the battery dies. I just thought they all did.
Okay. And he said, with a smile, he's gonna be a bad
You know,
dad.
California's been getting smashed with rain. All those people dying out there. It's crazy.
In Texas.
Yeah, it's
Texas
heat
too?
warning over here.
So no, it was
Texas.
Texas where they had the
Oh,
flash floods.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. The area where they had these flash floods is literally called Flash Flood Alley.
Right.
Kind of like there's Tornado Alley. Well, that's Flash Flood Alley down the Guadalupe River. So there's no surprise that it's flash flooding there this time of year. This is monsoon season in this part of the world.
And you had tropical Chantel, that's Storm Chantel that hit the Carolinas. I don't know, man. You're bringing something to me. I got heat warning.
At least it's
Humid
not
out there.
snow, but I don't know. I'd rather have rainy, shitty weather than super
Uh-huh.
hot, fucking dying in the heat.
It's
Been pretty hot
disgusting
over
over here.
He wants the Genesis song, but the cover by Disturbed, huh? Rather he'll
I saw that guy,
outside.
Phil
Genesis
Collins thing.
guy, Phil Collins, the other day. Did a short or something on TikTok, and he's like 80 something, and he sits down at the set of drums and just holds the the sticks in his hand, and he could barely fucking sit up.
Mhm.
It's just mind blowing to see.
Well, did you see how they
Right?
had Ozzy on a chair for the Black Sabbath reunion?
No,
Hmm.
I didn't see it. I'm glad I
He
didn't.
sat down for the whole concert.
I saw quite a few shorts of him recently. It just breaks my heart. Because I can remember being like 15, 16, hitchhiking to the Coliseum and seeing, back when he bit that bat's head off,
That's totally
Everybody
intimate.
had the upside down freaking crosses made out of tin foil and shit. I mean, we were a
Crazy.
crazy bunch back in the
Crazy.
day.
Yeah, like what the fuck is going on here with these weirdos? Rock-ons, metalheads, buffalo short
I
longs, the mullets.
think at the time it was kind of fun, honestly.
Did you
Not
have a
knowing
mullet?
what I was doing, just doing what everybody else, what the TV says.
Maybe did you tell the truth? Did you have a mullet? You did. I guarantee you. You did, didn't you?
No.
Mullets are Canadian. Americans
No.
grew all their hair long.
I shaved
Not
my
all of
head
them.
my entire life until like, I don't know, 15 years
We don't
ago.
call it buffalo short long for no reason, Dickie. Hello.
I always shaved it by myself. I've always shaved my own head ever since I've known Mississippi. Just because it's easy. And I was born on a base and I thought it was cool.
Okay, but
And
you're
it
not
is
allowed to do
easy.
that
I
now.
mean, listen, taking a shower with this long mop is a pain in the balls.
So what?
Trying to get it all fucking soaped up and then try to get freaking conditioner into all of it. It's a fucking nightmare.
I
No, you
liked
do
being
two in one.
bald. Both times I shaved my head, I really liked it. And then the way it grows out and you get different hairstyles every week, I liked
Wait a
shaving my
minute.
head. It wasn't bad at all.
No shaving your head, motherfucker. Not allowed. Not if you're going to be on a spiritual journey.
Yeah, you have
You
some
need your
long hair.
senses.
Longer
I
than
have
I
long
can
Sometimes you
hair.
actually.
need a sometimes you need a reset, right, Crafty?
No, 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 no. You need to just leave your hair alone because that's like a military tactic back in the day when they had the natives and when they actually saw them performing on the horses out in the field was great. They were quick and swift and yada yada. However, once they got them into the military and cut their
Well,
hair, they acted differently. That's a
I don't
well-known
know.
document.
I did it in solidarity with friends who had cancer both
Oh,
times. Two of
and
my
definitely,
friends had mastectomies, and when
and
they
de-
both went bald, I went bald with them.
yeah, for sure. I mean, I can see what you would do there. Like, definitely stand by your girl, and or dye your hair in honor lieu of her. You know. However, if you're gonna do that, that's when you go locks of love, because there's always kids and people that need the wigs, right? And they need the
Locks
hair.
of Love throws away most of the hair. You're better off finding a local wig shop.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like Sick Kids does it. So like, it's one of them. Like, if you're wanting to journey on down there, the kids are in there with cancer. So they live in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not shaving my head again anytime soon, and I don't think
Yeah.
Hippie is either. If he
No.
was, if he was gonna do it, he would have done it with Relay the other night.
And I mean, those are choices. I mean, if you're gonna take like underneath, girls, you would do the underneath because it's so hot, and I
Yeah, I did
understood
that for
that.
my daughter for a while, the undercut, and I
Yeah.
do my meester. I do an undercut on his hair. I need to cut his hair again.
A friend here had it, and I was
Has
like,
to.
wow, I've never seen it.
What's
But
up,
her hair
Tick?
was so long, so thick that it's just like underneath it was like a skater. I call it skater do.
Yeah,
And
that's why I did it for my daughters because my
hmm
youngest has such thick hair and it
right,
gets
it's
tangled and then she doesn't
disgusting.
want to comb it and her hair is curly
It's
too, so
hot.
it's frustrating.
It's hot. That's where we throwing it up off of our neck, and you're like, yeah. If I wanted to throw the razor blade on it, no problem. And I can see my half the girls do it, especially with long hair. But yes, hippie, you're
Everybody
right.
smash the like button, please.
Hippie, you're correct. It's a pain in the ass to wash, and especially in the winter time. Ugh.
Yeah.
In the winter, it's like
Is
wet and
it?
it
I
goes on
can't
your
get my
back.
chat to work to pin the link, man. It just won't come up. It's just like an empty bar on the side, like where it normally would be. It's odd.
Just wanting to be stupid.
I don't know, StreamYard's had an update. It's weird, like my chat's
There it is.
different and everything. So
Yeah,
weird.
there's like a new box too, people. So like if you click on people, it opens like a whole bar and you can like mute everybody in one spot. But the mute still
Yeah, I
is
saw that.
undoable by the people. Hey, Lisa. So it's not really that great. I would love it if they would make the mute so that when the channel owner mutes somebody, they should stay muted, not have to sit here and play tag, and then finally, kick somebody. I'd like to be able to, control the sound in the room, but you can
Right.
if you have that other program there. I forget what it's called.
Is it
Sound here.
OBS?
No, the other pay program like StreamYards, I used it for a while, and you and Joe both used to have really bad luck
Oh, the
with
Restream.
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 Yeah,
Yeah, I
Restream. When you
fucking
mute
hated that.
somebody, they're muted forever. You can't, they can't undo themselves. That's the way it should be.
It's because Joe
So
and I are on
anyway,
iPhones and it did
It,
not
right?
yeah,
work
but
with iPhone at
no, they
all.
couldn't turn the camera off. You couldn't turn the
No, we
camera
couldn't
off
even
on
get
that one.
on,
Yeah, it was
Crafty.
stupid.
Like
It
with the
was dumb.
iPhone, with that Restream, we couldn't even get on. So
Right.
me and Joe both pissed and moaned about it until he finally gave up and
Uh huh. And we made you
went
What's up
welcome
with
back
back
to
to
that?
StreamYard.
StreamYard.
We kind of made you all go back to StreamYard. Like, fuck this shit, get back over there. Because it was just a pain in the ass at the time. I
All right,
understood
let
what
me
you
see if
each
I can
side what they
pin this
wanted to do.
fucking link finally. The
Hey,
chat
that.
opened after like 2 hours. There we go.
See? It's thinking, it's slow.
I did it! I did it! I pinned the message! Oh my god, I'm so... Oh god.
So, finally, YouTube.
I'm a
Google
god. I
Docs. Hi,
pinned the
Zach.
message, buddy.
Hello.
Long time no
What's
see,
going
Zach.
on Sunday night?
I'm just
Don't ask
being.
him that question. You don't want him to bring it over here, Hippie.
No, no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no, Hippie, please don't. Please don't
Wait,
bring
what?
that over here.
What did you say?
That everything's great, eh?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Awesome.
I told him not to ask you how your Sunday was going because we don't want to bring that over here.
Yeah, for sure.
Confusing for that. But other than that, everything's well.
I just don't get it, but
Yeah, you know what's that? It's best to step out of the ring when that shit kind of happens. Like, yeah, all right, I'm out.
I
Of
just
here.
I just played that whole song and it wasn't even playing. I'm stoned already.
What's to get, Zatoichi? It's trolls be trolling, and that's all it is. I mean, they're not going at somebody, they're not happy, and that's all it is.
I don't know.
You know how many times Nikki gets fucking yelled at?
Why can't we all just get along? My
stream I had to take it down last night. Like I never do that. But my
Nikki.
stream got rad last night, late night.
That was bad last night,
To the point
Hippie.
where someone called me early this morning and said, if I was you, I would take that down. And I kind of was oblivious to really what happened. I had to go back and scan through it. And I'm like, oh my God, what the
What'd
fuck?
you
I'm surprised
do?
they didn't take my channel away. No, somebody else was fucking pulled the knife out and was fucking making threats and, you know.
On your panel.
Yeah.
I thought they learned the rules.
I just saw this picture. This guy has a mole on the back of his head. And he got a tattoo of a basketball player, like holding the ball, but it's just the mole. The ball is the mole.
What the fuck?
The basketball. It's fucking funny.
I have one tattoo, and that was enough for me. I only did it because my wife's girlfriends were making fun of me when my wife went to have hers redone. And they're like, what's the matter? You ain't getting one? I'm like, no.
Well, I refused to get one.
But really inside, I was like, really? God.
No, I refused to get one because I don't want to be tracked by it.
Inside, I was like, no, I'm scared shitless. No, I don't want one. No, it hurts.
I went and saw.
Yeah, I got Jesus, and that was it. Never again.
We went and saw the Mr. Son today, and he has his mother's name tattooed on his forehead now.
What? What?
I'm not joking.
And her name was Philomena.
Philomena?
No, but nearly as long.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was just joking, man.
I wasn't.
No, I have a couple of
people
tattoos.
out here have tattoos all over them. Like we saw some people up in P-Town today, their skin was just like color. There was no like pink. Even on his face, he had them all. I mean, there was very little pink around the center of his face, you know.
I have a good tattoo story, Hippie.
Go ahead.
So I have this ugly little, let's see, Playboy bunny.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So I went to a party, and I used to be an exotic dancer, we'll say. I went to a party, and people there knew I was a dancer, and they wanted me to dance, but I didn't have everything set up, and I didn't do private parties without security. So they kept putting money on the table trying to convince me to dance, and we were at a tattoo artist's house, and they said, well, if you get a tattoo on your boob. will give you all the money. So I got paid about $500 to get my tattoo.
Nice.
Paid my
Nice.
rent.
Nice. I remember when I got mine, I went to Rhode Island because they were illegal in Massachusetts. So I broke the law. Don't tell anybody. We're not live, right?
You criminal, you.
I know. Yeah. Back in the
And then my
day, though,
other
they used to be
tattoo,
illegal here.
that's
Good.
weird. My other
That is.
tattoo is a recovery tattoo. It says SOCKS. It spells socks, but if you spell that
That's okay. Yeah.
SOCKS, it
Yeah.
is what it is.
Right.
What's in the news tonight? Anybody see anything worth talking about in the news today?
Yeah, Iran built a nuclear weapon and they're getting ready to fire it.
Oh, nice.
The hypersonic thing. Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Did you hear about Elon's new party he formed?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. What do you think about that, Hippie?
Oh, did it move forward? I heard he was
Oh,
wanting to
yeah.
start a
Oh,
new party, but I
no.
Holy
didn't know it had
He,
moved forward.
he came out on his own profile and said, "Listen here, bitches. Now you pissed me off." And yeah, now I have a new party. And he's not calling it any kind of party, but maybe he should call it like the Canada
Holy
South
shit.
Africa party. They're about to kick you, essay.
Look at that. At least 82 dead in catastrophe.
Yeah.
Texas flood. Governor warns of more rain incoming.
Howie Hampton's sister lives right where that's happening.
Really?
Yeah.
This is
68 dead in Kerr County.
there was a drone footage of this river that went, wow. And now it's the east side, right? So be careful, guys.
Danny, 21 dead. Yeah, no, it's more than that. Look at the screen, Danny. 82 people.
Yeah, they're just gonna rack up this stuff, and unfortunately, these are a lot of people.
I remember the first thing I saw was 20 girls or something. We're doing camping somewhere.
Yeah, Camp Mystic. It's called Camp
really
Mystic,
sad.
and the arranger there, the guy that I guess coordinates the camp, he passed away. So they're looking at recovery at the moment. I mean, it's sad as fuck. Just thinking that you're gonna go away on a adventure.
Buy yourself some Dr. Martens.
Those babies.
Oh, look, it's a horsey.
If it was my babies, I'd want somebody looking, so that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
I couldn't sit back.
No
I mean, it ate at me all day yesterday, and
There you go, Bailey.
seeing everything. I got a buddy that's down in Conroe.
Did you tell your sister yet?
He was down here, matter of fact, right here yesterday, and he told me, he was telling me about, finding some of the girls, and I had to come.
And everybody's just trying their hardest. Doesn't matter what age, background, whatever. Everybody's out here, like you said, pulling up sticks and
Who's right there, Bailey?
digging through piles, and it's tough seeing people's belongings 30 foot up in a tree. Well, I hope that we do find them. Do I necessarily want that person to be me who finds them? Maybe not. I'm not that brave, but I hope we do find them, because I can't imagine not knowing what happened.
You already?
Wow.
Everybody but Ben, and he doesn't have to eat what I cook anyway, but there's plenty. Do you want another one?
I wouldn't want to.
It's a bit nuts.
I wouldn't want to pick through bushes with dead bodies.
No, experience that. I wouldn't want to do that. No.
How many people are suspected missing?
Katrina was bad.
80 already. How many more are there suspected missing?
So many. Think about
the world
water.
is a vampire.
Oh, hey, did you guys hear about that fucking email accident that happened?
Email accident?
Yeah, there was like 4 people dead, and I think there was like 15 people that were CC'd that got injured.
Really?
Yeah,
What the hell? Some kind of
it's
I have
fucking.
crazy.
no idea what that is.
It's absolutely crazy.
That was
So,
an email accident.
No,
right?
I have no idea.
I think
I'm
Zato's pulling your
so
leg,
gone.
guys,
I think I
I'm
am.
sure he
Yeah.
is.
because he doesn't read any news, do you, dude?
Oh, I read the news.
No.
I
Uh-huh.
read the news every day. I'm aware of what's going on, especially with Israel and all that. But
You know the truth? Because once you know
I
the
know the
truth, you
truth.
get
Oh,
really pissed off.
I know the truth that I'm told.
No, see that I have to give you the truth because in Canada we're blocked. So of course it's a lot of reading. All right.
Yeah.
And when you have to read and read and read, you're like, God damn it.
Musk says
Either
he's
way.
forming a new political party, huh?
Hmm.
Mhm.
Oh boy.
So that's just another way of your quote unquote freedom, which is just another word. And yeah, this will get
Oh shit! Look at this. What the fuck? That's right on my doorstep.
Well, let me tell you something, Crafty. The most important thing, and this is like a universal lesson. This is so important. The most important thing is
Look at that. That's coming right up at us, bro.
what, you leaving?
Oh,
The
We can't
most
see it,
important
Hippie.
thing is him gone. Did you see that?
Yeah, I
yeah.
think he'll come back. That's one of his favorite jokes.
I think I just zapped you out of here, Zach. How you like
Like
me now?
that coastal storm right there. That's I'm like
So
right
this is
here.
Chantel. Chantel hit land in the
And
Carolinas.
well,
Hippie.
yes, I hope it
I
goes
was
straight
watching
out
this.
to sea. Kind of looks like this year is pushing it out to sea. Hopefully. Hi,
Apparently, it
Dad.
hit the land. It hit land. In North Carolinas, there in the
Right.
Carolinas,
I
it
believe it's
kind of
going up
came.
the coast. See, I'm right here.
Yeah, that's why I'm
This is
saying be
going
careful, New York.
Rhode Island.
Right. That's why I've been saying for these past few years, tri-state area. This is like a repeat of the depression.
I
Go back to
know.
go like back to Black Tuesday, hippie.
Damned up caveman. What's up, buddy?
Caveman. Liberty, liberty mutual.
What? Wait, what?
But be safe. No, he'll get it because I did a thing with never mind Sean Hannity. Fuck that shit. Just look at Niagara Falls, how they're pushing this liberty, liberty mutual, and it's rainbows, right? So bridges. This is the shit that I could see through the freaking news, caveman. So now look at your water. Apparently, there's a big ass freaking shark in PEI off the coast of PEI, so be careful.
Oh, what the hell? iPhone key, car keys? What the hell? What's it gonna do for you? Man, iPhones will just do anything, huh? Apparently. Thundermoon will appear in the night sky this week. What's that mean? Thundermoon. Hey,
Oh,
Ron.
there's a new moon coming. There's a moon coming up. Full moon.
Thundermoon. That's an interesting name.
Well, the thunder has to come.
I'm hungry. You guys got anything to eat?
Yeah.
All right, never
I'm
mind.
literally eating dinner. I made mozzarella stuffed meatballs.
Oh, you bitch.
I made a pork roast over here. You want some steak on a sandwich or something?
Most
I
of
don't
my
know.
family just visited Niagara Falls. I couldn't make the trip. Aw, well, that must have been.
Aw, that's okay. I'll go down for you and you can hear the thunder ring waters. Thundering waters.
How far are you from that?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm like less than an hour.
Oh, wow. Funny how when you live near something, it's not such a big deal as when you're
No, I
like,
could go there for coffee. Come on.
right?
It's something like even at night, New Year's, like right before they go all stupid at New Year's and stand out there, like Riri's. I call them Riri's because it's very cold out there. plus the mist over the falls. You're gonna get wet. And where are you gonna smoke your dope? Think about that, hippie. You're stuck in the middle of a crowd, like freaking. Where am I gonna smoke? And where do I get a coffee? Think about these things. So that's why I'm saying no. Let's go down and then get the fuck out before all of these people come.
Blood files.
What they're doing around here is they're putting concrete borders so that pedestrians and cyclists can keep safe. Because you people don't know how to drive anymore.
What?
They don't know how to drive. Too many accidents on the sidewalks.
Oh, I think she's getting Elena and bringing.
Caveman, I want to go down to the very bottom of where you'll see the bottom of where the falls hits all them rocks.
So I got this 2 gram cart, hippie, and I don't smoke a cart a lot because I like my flower better, and I haven't
Hmm.
smoked it a lot. So the battery died, and it has a charging port, but it won't freaking charge. The thing's more than half full, and it won't charge.
That's a piss off. See why flowers just better, Nikki?
Well, yeah, but when we like go
No, I get
driving
it.
down the road to like my hometown and stuff like we did today, I like to have the vape option when we go
I get it.
places.
I get it for
And
sure.
that's why I have this 2 gram one that's supposed to be rechargeable because then I could use it at my leisure. But the battery's not recharging. I'm very disappointed.
It's a stupid thing to talk about, but why not? RFK's proposal to let bird flu spread through poultry could set us up for a pandemic. Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, this is the next one coming that they've been working on. This
High-ranking
is
federal
everything that I've been
officials have
reading, and I'm like,
suggested
oh, here we go.
High-ranking federal officials have suggested that bird flu virus should be left to rip through the poultry farms across the U.S., but experts warn that this hands-off approach could hasten the beginning of a new pandemic.
Yeah,
Robert
that's
F. Kennedy, the Secretary of the Health Department, Human Services, and Brooklyn Rollins, Secretary of Agriculture, have floated the notion that instead of culling birds infected with the highly pathogenic H5N1 virus, farmers should just let it spread through the flocks.
hmm
This idea is that by doing this, farmers can identify the birds and preserve the birds that are so immune. That sounds pretty scary. What if none
yeah.
of them?
Well, think
I mean,
about your
scientifically,
precious
maybe
food.
in 1 or 2 flocks so that you could pick out the ones who survived and study them to like create maybe a vaccine if people are going to use that on their chickens. But I mean, why would you not cull sick animals from your herd? I mean, that's just counterintuitive no matter what.
Yeah, but how are they getting sick? Let's think about that. And are they just saying that they're getting sick? I'm questioning these things in my mind. Come on, Nikki, let's question these things.
Oh,
After they
wow.
try
I've
to do
never
too
read
much.
this before. At the very bottom, it says this virus typically transmits among wild birds and poultry, but is
Hmm.
known to have also infected more than 48 mammal species, including foxes, skunks, raccoons, seals, polar bears. Is spread to daily cattle, causing outbreaks in more than 1,000 herds across 17 U.S. states, according to the current estimates. Wow, that's incredible.
Well, you know that there was a baby seal over here in the water in Montreal?
Uh, I can imagine there would be lots of baby seals in the water.
No,
No?
no, not really, because he's supposed to be in
Oh,
the
wow.
ocean. It's freshwater. So, of course, when things like that happen, you're like, whoa, there's a seal over
Well,
here.
it must drain off into salt water somewhere and he jumps through, right?
Well, we
Be
also
my
think about the
guess.
water. We think about the water and how it's
Unless it's an alien. I mean, that's
warming
always.
up. No, it's warming up, and it's not the first time it's happened over near Oka. So it's one of them.
Oh, where's Hitachi? This is an interesting article. Activation takes Call of Duty World War II offline after hackers apparently disrupted the game and exploits malicious code, wreaks havoc on PC gamers. Wow, interesting.
Oh yeah,
Can't even have fun anymore without just pure bullshit.
exactly. These are new rules, hippie.
It's this New
Mm.
York Times. She wanted to save the world from AI. Then the killing started. Wait, what? The hell kind of weird. I can't not continue. It's gonna make me.
Hippie, my daughter just brought up an interesting conundrum for me.
Go ahead.
So she came and asked me what are the rules to be president of the United States that you can run. And my understanding, and I consider myself fairly okay educated in this in civics, is you have to be born an American citizen, not naturalized, and 35 years old. So I told her that as I was saying it, I was thinking about the fact that Trump just took away birthright citizenship. So if there's no birthright citizenship, and one of the requirements to become president is to be born in America,
Hmm.
how the fuck are we going to elect another president?
Right, nobody's from America. I was thinking
Because
that as
none of us are from America anymore if you took away birthright
Right.
citizenship, because that's how I got my citizenship is by being born here.
So you think about this with your child, if you want to answer it this way. Yeah, they're going back 7 generations. So we have to go back 7 generations to where we came from. That would make us European. And let's,
Seven generations? Shit, you only have
if
to
you
go
go
back
through your
three for
ancestors,
me, and I'm already in Russia.
there you go. That's exactly
all
what
right.
it
So,
means, right?
so when I googled into, I mean not Google, when I ran the AI, of course you knew I was going to. It says to become a president of the United States, you need to meet 3 constitutional requirements. Simple on paper, but monumental in practice. U.S. Constitution requirements according to Article 2, Section 1 of the U.S. Constitution: be a natural born U.S. citizen, be at least 35 years old, and have lived in the U.S. for at least 14 years.
But did you
Mm,
hear that? A natural born citizen.
right.
Right.
Natural
I don't
born
If
even know what
citizen.
Trump
that
has repealed birthright citizenship, then who the fuck is a natural born citizen?
Well, when you think about it, we all come from Europeans.
we're going to find
I
out
mean,
right now.
before everything else, it was the natives that were here. And then
So it says,
when I was watching, it's Samuel de Champlain over here that he just decided to
so
come in and be like, yeah, let's put a house.
natural, a natural born citizen, U.S. citizen is someone who is U.S. citizen from birth without needing to go through the legal process of naturalization later in life.
Hmm.
U.S. Constitution requires this status to be eligible for the presidency, but it doesn't define the term precisely. So legal scholars and courts have interpreted it over time.
Right.
Who qualifies as a natural born citizen? Question mark. Born in U.S. soil, including states, territories, and military bases abroad. Born abroad to U.S. citizen parents under certain conditions defined by law. Did not need to be a naturalized citizen, was automatic at birth. Huh.
So as long as you're born in the country,
And if he
Yeah.
takes away birthright citizenship, then nobody is automatically a citizen by birth anymore.
see, I'm a first generation
Like
Canadian.
how do they do something about that? Like that. I don't
When you
know if
think,
what he's done is actually going to pass or if it's constitutional
See what
even,
it's
but
funny, the AI at the end says the idea behind this requirement was to ensure loyalty and reduce foreign influence. But in
right.
modern times, it sparked debate, especially for candidates born overseas to American parents, but consensus among legal scholars is that if you're a citizen at birth, you are considered naturally born. Such a
Yeah, so
bullshit
think about all the kids
circular
that are
conversation.
naturally think about they've done it here too in Canada. But so you think about these kids that are born in Canada, but they'll take their parents back to the hometowns wherever they came from. And the kids are staying here because they're born in Canada or United States of America. Your
What he
parents will
meant
then
was
egg
immigrants
on
coming to the United States on visa.
see, and then it's people like now Canada. If we're over there, then we better not be overstating our welcome. Otherwise, Trump wants us to become with these visas. Like, you better come into my country
Joker.
correct, which that's fine. I mean, that's up to us as the Canadians. If we want to come over there and stay a bit longer, then that's extra paperwork. That's the way I look at it. Like, well, if I'm coming to see Nikki or Hippie, I better get the fuck out of the country before they ask me for papers.
Yeah,
Or
I
like in
mean, I feel like
Mexico,
it doesn't matter if you're white, black,
it doesn't
green,
matter.
purple. It's scary to be in America at this
We don't
point.
know who you are in the
We
country,
just
and
pick you up
vice
and take
versa
you away.
on our side too. So it's one of them.
Hippie, this little girl just told me the reason she asked me that question was to see if Elmo was eligible to run for president.
No, he's not. He's a puppet. I mean, I get the jokes. They're
I
puppets,
mean,
Muppets and
he'd
puppets. She's got the
probably
right
be
idea.
a good contender against Trumpo.
I mean, at least he'd be
Might
straight
have
up
a
that
good
somebody
chance.
has a hand up his ass, right?
Do we get to tickle him too? Like, are we allowed to tickle him?
At least he'd be honest
Fucking-
about someone having their hand up his
Well, no, she's correct.
This
Muppets and
this is
puppets
all
are the
from a
government.
14-year-old kid's head. Oh my God.
Well, can't you see the kids have
right.
got it figured out? Like, what a buffoon kind of fucking world we live in.
Well, I
Excuse
do
my language.
homeschool them, Crafty, and I am
I
their mother,
know.
so yeah,
That's why I'm
they're
saying
pretty knowledgeable.
when they
They
can
pay
actually
attention
sit
to what's
back and
going
look
on.
at what's going on, they go, "Wow, the adults are more stupid than what we are." And that's honest. I mean, my kid thinks the same thing too. Probably like, "Wow, you guys are dumb. You don't have it figured out." But they are smart with their technology.
Well, that's the thing, is like having a device in your hand that
Yep.
can access the world's knowledge for your
Yeah,
whole life, as compared to us who, had libraries full of that information, which
that's what I
most
mean.
of us didn't go to.
Well, I mean, somebody asked me about a leather belt today. Okay, so the belt buckle, and I thought, okay, you're looking for a good one, and sometimes they will take these places out of wherever, and to try and find something like that, it's like, well, I have a computer, so let me do research before we go anywhere. You want to go into a pricey mall, and do you have this kind of money? No. So let's be thinking about like retailers or outlet stores or artisans and stuff like that. And I found somebody today, and he has leather in there and everything else. So instead of $25 on a belt buckle, how's about $3? And all you had to do is walk into the guy's actual unit. It's one of them where I use the computer before I go out shopping all the time.
I want
Good
to
luck.
answer Oathkeeper. Oathkeeper says he's talking about anchor babies. I get that that's what he meant, but I don't think he understands that all of us get our citizenship through birthright citizenship, because the way he wrote his executive order was to remove birthright citizenship. And I know his intent is to stop what they call anchor babies. But ultimately, we're all descendants of anchor babies, because we're, well, not all, because there's some Native Americans left here, not many, but you know
Well, there's a few.
genocide. But There's a few left, but the majority of people
Horrified.
on this continent are the descendants of anchor babies themselves.
Well, when you look at it over here, it's the same thing. A lot of countries are just getting tired of funding the other countries and not funding their own backyard. Simply put, in a fucking nutshell. You see what I'm saying? You have mass immigration going everywhere. You bring in bloody disease and upping prices. Your government's trying to rip the fucking normal people off, and you're trying to struggle putting food on your table.
So, Pat, my understanding why he took a guilty plea is because they took the death penalty off the table. And I don't think he was able to defend himself because the judge ruled out the three different lines of defense his attorney wanted to use and said he couldn't present evidence of that in court. He couldn't even present evidence of an alternative killer. So he was like, well, they've got the death penalty on the table and I can't even present a defense.
Hmm.
It's so pretty here right now. It stopped raining and it smells so nice.
Yeah, you should see my mullein downstairs. And where the hell are you when I need your help, Nikki? I need
I
help.
gotta let my phone charge up a little bit, but I'll
No,
go
like
take you for walks through my field in a few if you want and show you all the wild mullein I have growing.
I was just gonna say, mine's getting the yellow stalks, and I found one when I went to the backyard. I was like, you know how you can spot it for miles, and I went, "Is that what I think it is over there?" My buddy looks, because we all smoke cannabis, right? And it's one of them. You see this? Yeah. Tell your mom when she's out here with the dog too, because we see each other right around here. And I'm like, this is what you need in case you're coughing. And same with your father, because he smokes cigarettes. Where, trust me, it tastes like nothing. Roll that up and give it to your parents. And that's where, again, the phone for me is research. I'm
Uh-oh.
forever looking at plants.
Someone's here.
Yes? Who is it? A stranger or your son?
I hope so.
A stranger or the son?
I hope it's a stranger.
Oh, well,
Stranger danger.
they better come with money. That's enough to
Oh
keep
my
somebody away
god.
from your door, right? Like, whoops, shit, wrong door to fucking knock on.
There's like videos of houses in Texas. It's wild.
Oh, I
Literally.
know, it's crazy.
Well, you know how a sponge, when it's dry, it's hard to get it to absorb water that falls on it. You have to set it like in a puddle, or
Mhm.
not a puddle, but like in a deep, like in the sink full of water. But when it's dry, the water just bounces off of it. Well, that's how the desert is. And even though it's the mountains in Texas where this happened, it's the desert mountains. And the soil doesn't absorb the water very quick enough, so it just starts washing the topsoil away.
Yeah,
So not only is it water moving, the land itself is just washing away.
The very big mistake pot growers make. Weed likes a dry cycle. People will dry the shit out of their weed and then they pour the same amount of water on that they would do on a normal watering, and that water just all runs off, and now you've got super, super dry plants, and that causes all kinds of fluctuations in pH and everything. But yeah, I know exactly
yeah.
what you're talking
And
about. That it'll get crusty, and you pour water on it, just runs right around the edges and out of the pot.
I didn't
Yeah,
give you a
yeah, and
link.
that's how Texas is. So if you can imagine, it's just this the topsoil is moving with that water too. So it's not just
Yeah,
a wall of water coming at you. The whole earth is
it's
coming at you.
it's all the sediment. Here's a link for live footage. What's going on over there? Hippie, I just put it in the chat. That's freaking a drone view, like you're looking from above, so you can see this
This is
fucking
cool.
bullshit.
Just,
It's fire
I
and
heard
water.
I heard people were blaming Trump because they said the National Weather Service predicted it wrong, and they're saying it's because he cut their funding, but they predict things wrong at least a third of the time, if not more, regardless.
Right. I've been waiting for a storm.
especially weather. They never get weather right.
No, they said it was great visibility on the phone the other day, and I went, really, motherfuckers? Where's the blue sky? Really? Really? Yeah, okay. Like, I'm gonna believe you. I believe me when I come outside and I go, it's
I
gonna
live
rain.
on an island way out in the ocean. When I look outside, that's what the weather is.
Well, okay, so when they say
Yeah, that's how I see the world too.
visibility is great, and I'm looking up going, I can't even see the sky. So what are you talking about? Liar. That's where I catch them. Like, what are liars? There's clouds in the sky. There's no blue sky up there. So you can see this haze. They spray your sky, including at nighttime. I wake
What's
up and I
this?
go, wow.
Tingling, buzzing, burning, women suffering pelvic arousal disorder go often undiagnosed. That's top news on NBC. You women all right?
Not really.
Is your
Pelvic
area
arousal
tingling?
disorder? The fuck is that?
I'm going to bring it up right now and show you.
Yes, please do, because fuck. It's probably because they use too many
it sounds
toys.
kind of fun to me. I mean,
I don't know. It sounds to me like somebody that like people using their toys too much and then they become desensitized.
Well, no, it's a constant tingling, buzzing, arousal feeling. Like that you have something going on at the time. Oh, wait, we have a video?
I was watching stuff on Antarctica.
Can't hear it. Let's see. Why? Let me go.
That's what I was gonna say. Danny, there's gotta be
Hang
a
on.
storm coming in. They've been saying for 3 hours.
We're back
You can
a special
see-
edition of our new series, Women's Health Today. This is a summit of sorts
Let
on
me
a very
check it,
important
right.
topic.
NBC News medical contributor Dr. Tara Narula brought an issue to our attention that so many women can relate to. Going to the doctor and still struggling to find an answer for a medical problem.
She's been outspoken about this, encouraging women to take charge of their own health. So we're happy Dr. Narula is with us, along with a few women who are going to share their stories to try to help others. We've got Haley Thaxton, Yasmin Grahalis, and Amy Rosenberg. Good morning, all of you.
Good morning.
And Dr. Tara, first, you're coming as a patient, not as a doctor. You yourself had a medical incident that went undiagnosed and unexplained actually to this day.
Right. So when I was 24 in my second year of medical school, I noticed something was wrong with my vision. I didn't know what. And I ended up seeing a doctor in Miami, where I was from, who told me I had a visual field loss in the bottom part of my right eye. They thought I might have had multiple sclerosis, and they said, you're going to have brain MRIs for the next 5 years. Another doctor I saw said you might have had a stroke. So there were multiple diagnoses. They couldn't tell me exactly what had happened. They couldn't tell me if it was going to happen again. So here I was at the beginning of my career, worried, am I going to go blind? Is this something that's going to be progressive? It was very scary and challenging, but it taught me what it meant to be a patient and what that fear is like of walking in a gray zone where you don't necessarily.
Hang on. As a junior, she began to have episodes in which her body would act as if she were aroused for no reason. Sometimes she says it felt like hot sauce had been slathered all over her genital area. What the fuck is going on this shit? She had to give up tight-fitting clothes and horseback riding her long love. Often the pain was so intense she couldn't sit down. Wait, where did pain come from?
They said hot sauce. Can you imagine hot sauce on your
Yeah,
coffee?
all right, I guess.
It'll
All
burn the
right.
fuck. And women are more like it's a more porous flesh down there because,
Right, so it would absorb. Struggled for years to find a doctor who understood her. Doc, can you look at my vagina?
but
It's
why would
so
they call
wet.
that arousal disorder if it
So here we go.
burns?
She eventually learned that she had developed a condition called persistent genital arousal disorder, PGAD, which led to treatment. Funk, who with her husband owns an electrical contracting company, did eventually get her life at least partly back on track. And she can ride a horse again. I don't know. I've never heard of anybody. Wow. Funk is fortunate to have gotten a diagnosis for a wet vagina. I'm sorry. That's a weird fucking article for AB.
Evoke or awaken a feeling of
For NBC, that's a pretty weird fucking news article. Incoming thunderstorm in Danny Williams area.
Yeah, that's Danny. It's near Hanover. See, I know where. Yeah, I know
So
where it is.
leave it once again to my 14-year-old to knock me upside the head with common sense. She looked up the word arousal and she said, Mom, it's not a sexual thing. It just
No.
means something has been stimulated or what was the word you used? Stimulated or
from the dictionary, evoke or awaken a feeling
evoke
of emotion
or awaken a feeling, emotion, or response. So evoke or awaken. So it doesn't necessarily, when they say arousal disorder, if there's probably like swelling and like there's something happening there, but it's probably not of a sensual nature.
auto.
Damn, you ruined my
So,
moment of fun.
hey, Hippie, have you been keeping an eye on the other side of the pond?
No, what's going on over there?
Oh, motherfucker! Let me tell you, I was listening to Nigel Farage today. You know, the guy that
Yeah.
did Brexit, and of course, Carney, you're a fucktard because you were along with it. And yeah, definitely, Ireland is in a mess. They're taking back their land, just so you know. They've been doing protests over there because of immigration. I mean, this is on the backs of the Irish people.
Danny, we had a big storm a couple nights ago. I lost power for 14 hours, man. I felt like a caveman. I was in the backyard rubbing sticks together.
Well, I mean, this is why I went out and I bought a camping stove. Okay, Hippie. You need camping gear in case shit like that ever happens and you've got propane little tanks
Come on.
near you. Don't
Crafty.
start with me.
Crafty.
Don't
That's
start with
way up
me.
in the attic. I don't want to go get that shit. Fuck
Oh, he has it, but it's in the attic because he doesn't want to get his Frankenstein fucking body up there. So you could send your kid up there and say, "Go get the camping
that. I
shit."
don't know. I'd probably have a better chance of getting it myself than getting him to get it.
Probably because the kids are like, yeah, I'm busy playing a video game or I'm stuffing something in his mouth. Meantime, that's what they need to do, where you got to get into the mood of camping.
How'd you know, Danny? You do what you gotta do in order to get by. Wait, how'd you find out, Danny? Jesus. We live?
I actually went to the like a Value Village over here, which is like a thrift store. I was talking about your old chair yesterday. In fact, remember your old chair where you were squeaking all the time?
What?
You don't remember when you were first live streaming your stupid chair that would squeak all the time? You had to get an upgrade. Don't you guys
That was
remember?
a long time ago.
I know it feels
Yeah.
like a fucking million years ago, but when you would sit back in that chair and you look like, wow, that's such an uncomfortable chair for hippie to be sitting in all night.
So I read down further, right? So it says they noted that symptoms first appear in the vaginal region, pelvic area of the spinal cord, according to Goldstein, persistent or recurrent, unwanted or intrusive distressing sensations in the genital arousal. Why do they say the genital arousal?
Well, because if it's in the pelvis area, it's going to affect anything
Symptoms
underneath.
3 to 4 months in a row. Sensations that could be associated with any sexual interest, thoughts, or fantasies.
Right.
Buzzing, tingling, burning, twitching, itching, pain along the sensations of arousal. While the sensations would be most commonly felt in the clitoris, they could also be felt in the vulva and the vagina. It's such a weird.
That's very interesting.
So is it
Thank
like
you
an
for.
autoimmune disorder?
No, I would say
Let's
he said damage. He said damage in the pelvic area. So, of course, that would affect your
Says
stimulation, if you will.
it's estimated that 1% to 4% of women may have symptoms of the disorder, although incidence could be significantly higher.
Well, no, I mean, Pat, come on. It's one of them where, okay, you have something wrong with your tailbone, right? Well, now your little
Anna, do you
son,
have this?
dare I even say, the
Yeah.
sensation area from
Buzzing, burning, woman suffering pelvic arousal disorder. No? Oh, son of a
back
bitch.
pain, say your kids, like what the fuck? You people really, you men need to start carrying children, and then you'll understand. Don't fucking touch me. Because it's one of
He's
them
got
things
hate a
where,
puzzle, hate men a puzzle.
no, it's one of them where if you could actually
Oh,
experience it, then you would understand what the woman feels. And I
sometimes you have
mean,
to know.
and don't get me wrong, the men kind of go through the freaking, like, you're not pregnant, but I get it. You're having a phantom
No, I
pregnancy.
just find it interesting that some woman could be stimulated for months. Damn, I last like 10 seconds and
Yeah,
it's over. I had a cigarette and fell asleep.
Well,
exactly. I
These
mean, so
bitches
if
are
it's for
running
months,
around for
we have a.
months going, getting their
that's in
Imagine
fucking.
having an.
general though. Hippie women feel things for longer durations than men.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You
Men
guys
are like
got it
wham
all,
bam,
damn
thank
it.
you, ma'am.
So
And
you
there are
have to
some
carry
women out there.
children. You got all that other shit that goes with it. Makes it
Well, there's some women out there that are like wham bam, thank you, fuck off, get off of me, thank you very
pelvic
much.
floor adjustment.
See?
They're just doing it too. It doesn't say that. It just says they have a disorder. There's nothing that says they're doing it too much.
Right.
Although
It
I'm
makes
sure.
me it makes me wonder about that old diagnosis of hysteria where you know how dildos were created, right? There was this
No.
diagnosis of hysteria in women, and they would go to their doctors for treatment, and the treatment was for the doctor to use a
No,
dildo on the
sir. No,
patient. Look
sir.
it up, hippie. You don't believe me.
Damn, I was born in the wrong
Hysteria
period.
treatment. It's called hysteria treatment.
Okay, well, you see what I mean? Doctors love to put labels on things and then just give you a pill for a cure or whatever the fuck. Weird.
I
What's the
kid you
doctor's
not,
name
hippie.
again?
Maybe they were right though. Maybe they were right though. Maybe these women just needed treatment for hysteria.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe they
Oh
needed to
yeah,
be
so
like,
you're 100% right. So it says historically, hysteria was a catch-all diagnosis, especially for women, used to explain a wide range of emotional, psychological, and physical symptoms that didn't fit nearly into other categories. The deep treatments were so bizarre, others deeply troubling, and most reflected the biases of their time. So historical treatments for hysteria, genital stimulation in the 19th century, doctors believed include inducing hysterical paroxysm orgasm could relieve symptoms. Hydrotherapy, cold or hot water baths were used to calm nerves and balance the
Yeah,
body.
no kidding. Put the bitch under cold water and tell her to cool down.
Wait, blow smoke up your ass, Mississippi says? No. Why?
Throw her in the
What?
fucking tub. Okay.
Did you hear Mississippi? She said, you ever hear the word blow smoke up your ass? It's actually a real thing. In the
Yeah,
old days, they used
I
to
Yeah.
would
blow
say the
nicotine up
things
your
like that.
ass. To,
Blow smoke up
what?
your ass. Go and fucking blow smoke up your ass, bitch. Like Mississippi, you got a great.
Dino says, dill rods are created by Chinese factory workers. Breathe in stillness, exhale the storm. That was just a way for the doctors to take advantage of females, right?
Well, of course.
Scent
I mean, like you
therapy.
wanted to totally tell the females how to live life.
I'm gonna look this up. Blow smoke up your. That
I don't know.
phrase
I
has
think they
wild
actually
history,
believed it
hippie.
sometimes, you guys. I think these people actually believed that the stupid shit that they spit out of their mouths, it wasn't just like
Mm,
take advantage of women. I think they actually
mm,
believed it.
Oh, this is great. So,
probably.
modern meaning to blow smoke up one's ass usually means to flatter and sincerely lie to impress
Right.
or feed someone exaggerated praise. Often used when someone feels they're being manipulated, blah, blah, blah.
Stroking
Historical
your ego.
origins back in 18th century England, it was actually a medical
Hmm.
procedure. No joke. Doctors use tobacco smoke enemas to revive drown. Wait a minute, Nikki. What? We got to pull your pants off and shove some smoke up your ass. Wow.
Right.
What were we really thinking of?
Weirdness.
So,
Obviously,
doctors use
been the
tobacco smoke
1600s.
to revive drowning victims. They believed the smoke stimulated respiration and dried out the lungs. Wow, men were pretty fucking, I don't know.
Adventurous.
Holy shit.
Here, let's give some smoke and hopefully it gives him lungs and he floats to the top. Like, come on.
So, yeah,
However,
that was literally a life-saving technique turned into a metaphor for empty fat flattery. What the fuck?
okay, so now
That
look
is
up this
fucked
one.
up.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Hmm?
Oh, what are we smoking?
Well, that's what it's saying is, well, I would say it. Go put that in your pipe and smoke it and take that to the bank and cash it. Huh. Fucking idiots. It's just shit that I would say out of my mouth.
It
Like,
was
yeah,
an
take
old
that.
school idiom used to say deal with it or accept the truth, whether you like it or not. It often tossed out after someone drops a bold fact or wins an argument.
Yeah. It's blow smoke up
It's
your ass.
traced
How you
back
like
to
me now?
17th century England when pipe smoking was common.
Right. So you
Big
see,
fat joint.
well, and then it was more quite cool when I would say, go home and put that in your pipe and smoke it. Because I knew exactly
Right?
you were thinking of cannabis. And, motherfucker, I already had your number back then. You see? Right.
That was a way for doctors to take advantage of females. I guess so in the 17th and 18th century. Damn.
Like, I would grow up with this fucking get stuffed. Get stuffed, huh? What does get stuffed? I mean, these
Damn,
were
you got
things that
you
were,
got hysteria bad. Pull your
no, it
pants
was,
down real quick.
get stuffed.
So get this, hippie, and this is some 20th century stuff. My grandmother had type 1 diabetes that was not diagnosed until she was in a diabetic coma in the late stages of her life. But they kept sending her to psychiatric hospitals for treatments for mental illness because her sugars would go high and low. But they
Yeah.
never asked her what was going on. They first asked her father at the doctor, and her father described her behaviors, not how she felt. Then, as she got older, they would ask her husband, and he would describe her behaviors, not how she felt. And she didn't get diagnosed with diabetes until she almost died. Well, until she was
Huh.
close to dying from it already. And I mean, they put her
That's
through so much psychiatric treatment, including like electric shock therapy and shit.
Hmm.
And all she ever had wrong with her is she needed fucking insulin.
You see, the funny thing is, I was watching something on YouTube. It was about ladies and how mind control worked with ladies. When the people told you not to smoke, like Lucky Strike cigarettes, for instance. Well, guess what you did, ladies? You decided to divide people. It's almost like reverse psychology. Oh, well, everybody's smoking except for ladies. Because we didn't really have rights back then. We didn't have rights.
Is that why in the old days we always went to the doctors? Yeah. And they were reasonably priced, and you didn't have to have insurance and
What?
secondary insurance and
That's in the
fucking
United States.
protection for your secondary insurance and
Yeah,
a
that's in the United States. Like,
$50 bill in your pocket, and you had to have been born in America. You got
no,
to show
Canada,
your license. It's got to be one of those special ones with a star on it. Oh yeah, just kidding, but
there's like stories of
uh,
people that broke their arm and can't. You're from Canada. It's one of them. Like, no, no, you hold that shit in until you get across the border. Like, anything wrong? No, broke my fucking arm. I just need to cross the border, so I'm not paying your
flexible,
fucking car bill.
right? Yeah. Well, I gotta
Fuck
say,
that.
my recent surgery was probably like $160,000, and I ended up with $6,000.
Yeah,
But the
but you
problem
see,
is,
that's
I don't
the
even have
point.
$6,000, so it don't
That's what
matter.
we mean.
Might as well be $60,000.
From what I can understand, this new cut that you're gonna be getting is gonna be even more fucked up, hippie.
I was googling and messing with the AI about the big beautiful bill. My state alone, it's gonna do terrible things
Yeah,
to
that's what I'm saying. It's gonna. I don't think the
two
American
hundred and
people
thirty
actually
nine million
understand.
dollars away from hungry people organizations.
Mhm.
Food
Mhm.
and a bunch of money, $9 million away from SNAP, which gives money to or gives food to parents who can't afford to feed their kids.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
that's
what
the
the
thing.
fuck?
Over here, what they've been doing is putting these stupid prices in our food. So when
And
we're
free
sending,
lunches.
that's what
So
we
lunch
charity,
is like $6 for crying out loud at school. So that's another $30 now we got to come up with, on top
right?
of higher gas prices and food prices and insurance prices and
Inflation,
electricity prices, and yet
everything.
everybody's pay scale stays exactly the fucking same.
That's what I'm talking about. So of course, this is where people are having enough. Like you're
Yeah, the
taking
trickle
away from
down
the
effect.
people. Exactly. So there is a song called The Trickle Down. When the weight comes trickling down, and it's one of them like this is gonna collapse. Like if you didn't see it in the pandemic, well, maybe you do now. It's one of them. What are you doing? Because what you've done is a
Token.
fucking mess.
The
Same with your
government is.
contractors, Canada. You don't have contractors after 2028, so this is a joke fest.
I asked the AI, I said, "Can I ask you a hard question?" And it was funny. It was like, "Shoot, I love
Right,
fucking." And then I asked it why the rich are always oppressing the poor. Uh, and it said, "That's one of the
right.
hardest questions you've ever asked." Judging by watching a
They're
live show,
eliminating.
talked about capitalism and all these different things. It
This
was
is authoritarianism. That's what they're
authoritative.
pulling. This is like ridiculous. This is where it's like, United States, get ready because you're gonna need to pull tyranny against your government. That's exactly what's going on. Canada, wake up.
Why do the rich always oppress?
Yeah, like what's going on in your country at the moment, especially everybody else's country, when they're sliding in these prices, and then they have the audacity to say, "Oh, do you want to put $1 or something for charity?" Like, no, motherfucker, you're taking it out already in my price of food, you sneaky fuck. Now, what is in
All
my
right,
food? I have yet to find out, and it's scary to know what's in your food.
Dial says it's about time we had a government that stood up for these leech kids in schools and
Right.
gave these funds to ICE. Rich oppression of the poor is ipso facto, and the narcissism comes from the greed.
That's why when you see in
Oh,
Ireland, they're fed up.
this is kind of interesting. It says the question cuts deep, hippie, and it's one that philosophers, prophets, and poets have been wrestling with for centuries. The
Right.
pattern of the powerful exploiting the vulnerable isn't new, and it's not always about individual cruelty. It's often baked into the system designed to
Hmm.
wealth and control.
It's the control. There's your key word. They want to control and operate and tell you exactly which way, what square you can go on to. Get the fuck out of here. This is like totally where this is over the line.
So it
And what
says,
they,
why does oppression happen? Power protects itself. Once
hmm
wealth is accumulated, systems are built to keep it tax loopholes, lobbying, preservation,
hedge funds.
privatization. Scarcity mindset. The rich may fear losing status, so they suppress
Hmm.
upward mobility for others.
Status.
Dehumanization. When the poor are seen as statistics or burdens, empathy fades and exploitation becomes easier. That's really so fucking true.
Think about it. They think of you as vermin.
Right?
Yes, that's exactly like alms for the poor, we're the peasants, and you want to think of us as vermin. Meantime, these are the people that make your country go tick tock, but you're sitting up there eating like a fucking fat ass fina pig in not German, sorry, a fat ass, and all about control. They acted like big buffoons, all of them.
Okay, another creepy thing with my daughter, Hippie.
Go ahead.
I was in the kitchen putting away dinner while we were talking about the big, beautiful bill here and where that's taking us.
Yeah.
And I walk out the door, and my daughter says, "Have you heard of the big, beautiful bill?"
It's bullshit. And I come from Canada. Trust me, it's coming down, trickle down, which means shit that's coming from England. It's trickling all the way down into Canada, slip sliding in through United States of America, and it's recirculating. And it,
Trickle down was something that Reagan claimed was going to happen when he
hmm
gave the rich people lots of tax breaks. He claimed that once the rich acquired more money, they would give it to the poor or spend
no,
it with the
but they're not
poor.
doing that.
But it's never happened.
Exactly.
IEI has explained that it's never happened. It's
No,
possible, but it's never happened
no, they're
yet.
bad
So
actors.
World War III is not a war between countries. It's a war between classes.
yeah, that's what Dio said right there.
It also is
No
coming
war
through your phone.
possible, right?
That's another
So
thing
they're
about
close
World
to
War
my
Three.
13.9 million people in Massachusetts, in my state, which is a really small state, are going to lose Medicaid or some kind of medical help, as well as a lot of these small offices and things are going to be closed because they're not going to get government funding. It's really going to hurt a lot of people, man. It's bad.
I read an article and I posted it for you guys
Okay.
about Walmart. going dark, and the unions and everything else, they're taking out the people, putting the robots in there.
They're putting all kinds of work hours stipulations. If you can't work 80 hours a week, and it's crazy.
Like, how do the people put things over their head? And if Canada, you haven't paid any fucking attention to Bill C2, wake the fuck up.
They're saying like at a certain age you have to work so many hours if you want to get your help from whatever, like, well, if something's wrong with you, obviously you can't. I don't know. It's just. You'll have to get a job. Okay.
Yeah, but where do you get a job if hello, the robots are
AI
taking
took them all.
self-service
I
check
beat you to it. Beat you to it, Crafty.
I
The
understand.
AI are taking
Yeah,
all our jobs, aren't they?
a demon.
The demon.
A demon.
I love demons. So
No, I know you do. You're
right
like
here
playing
talking
with this
to us
shit.
the whole time.
Although I
I'm
was
gonna
playing with.
ask it who's Crafty Cat. See what it says.
Yeah, the biggest bitch ever.
She's crazy. No, it doesn't really get derogatory.
No, I
I've
mean
never
it's one of
seen it.
them. I've used it to. Okay, how can you help?
It'll define
When he put witchy bitchy Crafty Cat, it gave him somebody else.
Yeah,
Oh.
it didn't find her.
You sure
And
about
that's
that?
weird because most of the time it says they're in your chat at least, and it says that you said this, but it didn't even like.
The shit that
it gave us someone else entirely. It gave us a description of somebody else entirely with me. Did it find Crafty for you?
No, I didn't say it yet. Let's see.
Oh, I thought you were going to.
I was just teasing it. Crafty.
My daughter really likes the AI too. She used it to look up the big, beautiful bill.
No, I can understand why you wouldn't like it. It's one of them weird things.
It's a
a
tool.
little, like,
That's all it is.
I
You're
get
either
that
gonna
it's a tool, but
use the tool or you're not. That's your
use it
choice.
for the better. Use it for good stuff. That's
Oh,
the
look,
way.
it found 3 of your videos. It must be shorts. Crafty Cat, blah, 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 appears to be a creative live streaming and content creator based in Ontario, Canada. Her work blends nature, music, and personal storytelling, often featuring themes like My Path, Water Life, and Treehouse Living. She's active on YouTube, sharing live streams such as Rainy Days and On Errands, and her channel showcase peaceful garden scenes, moonlight views, and reflections on First Nations culture. Wow, that's crazy that it just knows
Wait,
so much.
it picked up that you say First Nations all the time. That's
That's
There you
crazy.
go. That's
That
my
is
path.
really wild.
That's about to
And yeah,
do
StreamYard Studio chat. She's been a part of the conversation, commenting on weather, sharing moon sightings, and vibing with the community. She seems to bring a mix of grounded nature energy and cosmic curiosity, much like your own Wandering Hippie vibe.
Cosmic curiosity, Whippy. There you go.
I like it. What's up, Michael?
Booyaka, that's Gemini
skills,
for
lady.
you. Now that's called trolling the establishment. Really good.
Oh my god. Oh, that's funny.
Way to go,
I wonder what the
Ontario.
video- Oh, it says video unavailable. It's privated. Oh, that's funny. I did find a bunch of videos of you. That's cool.
Yeah, I've had 10
It
tons
knows
of it.
everything. It's stupid. Yeah. Kind of creepy.
It can delve into your life like that. See, I didn't even know that. Like, really? Wow.
Oh, yeah. Anything
But
on the internet is
you're
open
feeding
to
the.
the AI, especially this one. This is the Microsoft Copilot. So
Is that the Gemini?
it's even got this creepy thing, which I haven't set up, but I'm thinking of trying it out just for fun, and it's the eye control. Pretty
Oh,
weird.
no, that's biometrics.
Yeah, it's fucking pretty wild. So wherever you look at, like,
That's going to be your new
Focus.
ways to come online because
soon, I'm gonna have a chip put in the back of my head from Elon, and I'm just
Yeah,
gonna.
you probably would.
I'll
You'd
just
probably
sit
be
here
down for that.
in the room as I'm live streaming, looking. Remember how Data? I don't know if you ever watched some of them Star Trek. He used to like look left or something or right when he was thinking. It was funny.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
The AI knows.
we're really in Luke's land now.
I don't
Andromeda.
know. When you talk about it, it comes up and tells you on about it. Tells why you on about it.
Well, I know that sometimes, like I noticed over here, Hippie with the Copilot, they automatically, with Microsoft, wants to have you pay for that on the most expensive charge. And I was like,
Right.
look at
Well,
you, motherfucker.
I got it as part of the deal when I bought this computer for 3 years. So at some point I'll probably have to pay, but right now, Crafty, I'm free.
Oh no, and over here, Gemini free. Like this little app over here. That's what it is.
Let's ask it. I think we already asked it. Who is Pat Burke? Is Pat Burke? And it said you're a football player. Are you a football player, Pat?
Were you ever a football player?
First Ironborn player in the NBA, played on the Orlando Magic and Phoenix Suns, had a long career in Europe with teams like Panthokius, Real Madrid, and I don't even know. Now coaching at Beacon College. Pat Burke, New York State Assemblyman from the District 142 Buffalo area, known for environmental legislation. Wait. It's funny. It says some of the shit you dropped in the chat. It says Pat Burke dropped lines in your chat like Windex bottle, 2 pumps, 1 squirt. Yeah, that's me. 1 pump, 1 squirt, cigarette, and I'm sleeping. And sometimes you have to numb it during your live stream. Wait, what? We're numbing it?
No, you were talking about the article with the pelvic shit.
Yeah,
and of course, that's what he wrote in the chat just not too long ago.
Listen to what it says, Pat. He seems to bring a mix of dry humor and raw honesty to the chat. Definitely a character in the Wandering Hippie universe. That's great. Too funny. Got you pinged right out. Crane operator. No shit, huh? I almost got killed by a crane operator once.
Yeah, something happened over here with a crane, so be
fucking
careful. Like, I don't trust this
I don't
building
do that
shit.
anymore. I don't fucking really work anymore.
No, it's scary.
I was setting trusses for a roof system way up high, and the crane would pick it up off the ground and bring them up to us, and we were slowly building a platform of plywood across the bottom of it. As we would set a new one, we would move the plywoods over and screw them down. Well, once we nailed them all down, we would say to the crane operator, okay, and he would pull the string up and move it back over to the ground to pick up the next one. Well, when we said slack up to loosen up the rope so we could let him pick it up, he went up instead and ripped the truss and the plywood we had all screwed down. A bunch of people were hanging by their fucking skin of their teeth. It's quite scary. Made one little silly mistake, man, could kill a whole bunch of people, 35 years. Nice, bro. You old fart, you. I hear my dog snoring like a bastard. Like, oh. I'm dreaming 10:30. I didn't see Willie tonight. I wonder what he was up to. It must be.
I saw him earlier today, but he said he had a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah, he was doing things.
Yeah, he was over.
See in the back there? See in the back there?
No. 60 years old last Tuesday. Motherfucker. You got me by 2 years and a couple. Yes, ma'am.
In the back there, I dropped something for you. I
In the
heard it
back
last
chat?
night. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. Last night I found it.
Live at the print shop. Let's see.
I got some really pretty buds today, hippie.
Oh, yeah? Oh, my goodness. That is beautiful. Yeah.
Really pretty.
Dispensary or from a friend? Or?
These are from a friend.
Nice. I love it.
Well,
Looks
family,
like
really.
Yep. Pretty.
Yeah.
Birdie.
Oh, yeah, you won't see anything like that at the dispensaries. They grow their weed quick and cheap. As cheap as they can and as quick as they can.
We get some nice weed out here every once in a while. I do mainly just affordable ounces. I don't buy the gold line, as they say, you know, because if you buy good weed out here, you can spend $70 by the time you walk out for an eighth of good weed, you know, 34%.
Yeah, I guess I don't buy that either. I'm sure they have it in the dispensaries, but everything I've seen, even what they call their top shelf, they're not hand trimming. They're using these trim machines, and it turns it all into little popcorn buds.
Yeah,
Even the top shelf looks like little popcorn buds.
So I listened to that last night, and I thought, fabulous. This guy's got talent. He can play that guitar.
Yeah, I was had it in the back chat.
Yeah, you're in the water.
Steven Wilson.
Mm. Can't hear it.
I don't hear it. Yeah, hang on.
It's okay. So good.
Good shit. I like it.
He does it as well acoustic, so like for karaoke. There you go, Jason.
Now he'll wander through my recommendeds all the time, so we'll hear a lot more of them. Father and son. Yeah, see, it's all over my.
He was named by my grandma, she got it from the Bible. And he passed it on to me like granddaddy's rifle. Raised me up like sweet corn, created a disciple. Yeah, I fought it like hell, he became a rival. Yeah, I tried to be different, trying to go against the grain. Didn't make no difference, I just ended up the same. I've never known better.
Leo!
Is everyone tethered? You wanna change my name, gotta drain my blood.
Danny.
And my father's son.
And Danny too.
Yeah,
the Canadian backup.
We're being outnumbered up here.
Yeah, I need the Canucks. Whoa.
I need more Americans right away. Hurry.
Well, you were outnumbered by women, but now you're not.
Well, that's to be determined.
That's pretty good. Definitely.
Well, I can
What's up,
jump back
Danny?
down if you want to be outnumbered by women.
I mean, I don't
Oh,
mind being outnumbered by women. I mean, listen, I live in a house where there is several dogs, female. There's a female ferret. There's 2 female cats.
That's a great
My son's girlfriend is here all the time. My granddaughter, my wife. There are so many women in this house.
You're
Yeah,
outnumbered by women there.
I am
So you need to play the
completely have
female
no
song
say
by
in
Keith
anything.
Urban. No,
Female song? I don't think I've heard of this.
you see, female by Keith Urban.
Female song with lyrics.
Mississippi, you'll love it.
Uh,
He sings a great tune.
Woman in
Another man that
love.
can rip a guitar. Never wants to get up
I love
stage.
Savannah. Got a black magic woman. Roy Orbison, oh pretty woman. Cindy Lauper, girls just want to have fun. Billy Joel, my life. Tracy Chapman, give me one reason. That's a great tune. I don't.
There's a Tracy Chapman song. I don't want you to play it because it's really intense, but you got to check it out sometime. Called The Wall.
I've seen him live a couple times. My wife and I. He plays that
Her, you mean?
melody tune.
Yeah, that was Lilith Fair made. All the time.
Yeah, but the problem
All
is
the
some
time.
people don't know when to stop trying to have fun.
Be a park girl.
He is a park girl. You're right.
It's not necessarily a bad thing, is it?
Mm-mm.
Well, it depends.
You're in touch. No, shush. You're in touch
If
with this
girls
feminine
having
side.
fun is going out to the club and getting pissed
Danny
off.
just
Yeah,
says
that's not
it
true.
only depends on the price, is what Danny's trying to say.
Danny has no idea.
Oh my goodness
Stick
gracious!
out there with the Mennonites.
How's the weather up there in Canada? Is it nice and cool tonight? 72
No.
here. That's pretty warm
Muggy
for
as
this
fuck.
late at night.
Why don't you come over? I'll transport you over to the garden, and then you can be watching the moon and being like, "It's fucking hot out here."
If it wasn't so muggy, so much humidity in the air, it'd be really nice.
It's fucking gross out there. I'm not.
Well, I was just out there for the last half hour making barbecue.
Well, that's
why
different.
that's why I knew the lightning and thunder was heading this way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, how will I know? Yeah. Woo!
Sounds like she's getting it.
Being hippie. We want to dance. Clock strikes. Come on.
And the sun begins to fade.
Still enough time to figure out
Terrible.
how to chase my
You ever notice whenever somebody starts to sing too much, he cuts it off and then goes to the next one?
But that's okay. He's being DJ. We can play along. We can play along.
I know the song that Danny's been dying for me to play forever. Here we go.
Oh, fucking Gloria.
Oh shit, it's Rhino Records. We better not. We'll get in trouble.
Oh my god.
It is a great song. Though.
I don't think it's that.
Gloria.
It is a good song though, isn't it? I mean, for its time.
There, you want to play a good song? What is it?
Right.
Lady by Kiss? I think it's Kiss that sings it.
What is it?
Lady.
Lady.
I think that's what it's called.
Lady.
Oh, lady. It might not even be
Act,
Kiss. It might be
act,
somebody
dude
else.
looks like a lady.
No, not dude looks like a lady.
Beth?
No, it's not Beth.
Uh,
It could also be
Um,
the other one there that sings. Fuck, what's it called? Oh, okay.
I like this one. It's
I'm
two
thinking of
lesbians
Kenny
making
Rogers,
out
Lady.
called Willow and
Oh,
Alex.
there you
falling
go.
in love.
Maybe it's Kenny Rogers. I think you're right.
What is it now?
I'm thinking of
Kenny
Lady by
Rogers.
Kenny Rogers.
Yeah.
I swear to God, that's the one you're thinking about. Lady. No, 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 no.
Yeah,
It's a slower
I
song.
remember my mom
Yeah.
singing it
That's
all
all I
the
could remember too.
time.
It's not like this woman, she's tearing my world
It's
apart.
called Lady
That's
by Sticks.
Oh,
Lady,
I think he wants the one
I'm
Neo
a
said by
knight
Stick.
in shining armor, and I
and I
love
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 you.
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 You
You
have
have
made me
made
what I
I
am,
am.
and I am
I'm
Yours.
yours.
Sing it, hippie. My love.
My
my
love.
love.
There's
There's
so
so
many
many
ways I
ways I
want to
want to
say I
say I
love you.
love you.
Let me
Let me hold
hold you
you
in
in
my
my
arms
arms forevermore.
forevermore.
Man,
All
those
right.
gummies get me
You
fucked up.
have gone
You have gone
and
And
made
made
me
me
such a
such
fool.
home.
I'm so
I'm so
lost
lost
in your
in your
love.
love.
And oh,
We
we belong
belong
together.
together.
Won't you believe in
Believe
my
in my song.
song?
Lady.
Lady,
Lady,
for
for
so
so
many
many
years I
years I
thought
thought
I'd never
I'd never
find
find
you.
you.
Find you.
You have
You have come
come
into my
my
life
life
and
and
made me
made me whole.
whole.
Yeah, my hands are starting to wink at me. Hippies. Killer song.
Wow. Wow. It's a good song, man. I mean, I'm
It
not going to
is, yeah.
lie.
Good
And
makeup.
somebody said something about who was the original singer. What was it? I saw somebody say something about.
What? What is it?
Wait,
Uh,
you know what's a better song of his? You know what's a better
no.
song of his that I grew up on?
What?
It's called
What?
This Woman. It really is. It's called This Woman by Kenny Rogers. And it's a
What?
better song. Oh, yeah. You type in This
This
Woman
woman. I don't know that
by
song.
Kenny Rogers.
Hey,
It's
you know
Andy
that song,
Gibb.
Danny?
Oh, I have the record.
I want to play the freaking Canadian song there. What's it? Hey?
Indian song. Eh?
Yeah,
Which
what was
one?
By
I don't
who?
know. Any of them.
Any of them. Well, you're asking the wrong person here to find out who was a Canadian singer because they all usually move down to the States.
The
Right?
Tragically Hip.
It was definitely. So, what was the song you said Kenny Rogers Crafty? Let's see
This
if I can.
Woman.
This woman. I don't. It doesn't sound familiar. I remember my mom cranking this
Oh,
shit
I'm
all the
telling
time.
you. You'll know.
Or no.
Heaven's
Here,
not in
right here.
English.
I'll give you a great album. Here you go. This is the best song ever. One of the best albums. There you go. Right there. Eyes that see in the dark. Right up there.
Where is it? In the back chat.
See him with the. It's in the
Yeah,
back
but we
too.
can't play that. Yeah, that fucking. That's Kenny's 1.2 million channel. That would get shut down pretty quickly, I think.
Actually, do a
Usually,
screenshot.
most of
I
these
do it.
songs I play, but that's a, you know, I mean, you can't win them all.
That's one of his best albums. That's with Dolly Parton and Andy Gibb.
Yeah, that's another song that I always play with him and Dolly Parton. This one right here,
Yeah, that's
Islands
Silence in the Stream.
I can't
That's where it came from.
Oh, he's talking about this.
So you see how you can play this one?
Something
You
like
notice how
that.
you can play this one, right? Hang on a minute. You can play this one, you can play this woman because it's the same album.
Yeah,
You
but the
start listening. I
specific
grew up on
song
his
that
tape.
you clicked on me was from his channel, which has 1.2 million, as opposed to this song. Oh wait, I take that back. This song here is played by a
Do the lyrics.
2.2 million subscriber. But I've been subscribed and playing this person's music forever. But it's still YouTube blocked.
Baby, when I met you, there was reason.
Unknown.
I set out to get you with a fine tooth comb. On the inside.
There you go, hippie. Fine to tone up and
Yeah,
stop
it was peace on
inside.
earth because
There's something to me that I can't explain.
Hey, you do something to me that I can't
No pain, everything of my heart. We got something going on. Tender love is blind. It requires a dedication.
It requires a dedication.
Please don't conversation.
We ride
Making love with each other. Islands in the stream. That is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we rely on each other. From one lover to another.
Every time I eat these gummies, I get
Wait, what?
wrecked.
There's another world we could sail to? Wow.
Is there?
Well,
Besides the one that comes to America?
Uh,
Pretty much it, I think. Where else would the road go?
I can't live without you if the love was gone. Everything is nothing if you got no way. You did walk in the night and slowly losing sight of the real thing. But that won't happen to us, and we got no doubt. Too deep in love, and we got no way out. And the message is clear. This could be the year for the real thing. No more will you cry, baby. I will hurt you never. We started in as one. In love forever, we can ride it together. Making love with each other. Islands in the street, that is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we rely on each other.
let's break down the song.
What is it, buddy?
I said, let's break down the song, see if it really makes sense. It sounds good, but does it make sense?
From one lover to another? Well, that's difficult. Sail away? Well, I could do that. Danny could sail away with me.
Islands in the stream.
What is that? Islands in the stream, that is what we are?
Yeah. So basically, this like the streaming back here. There's like what is it, man? Little turds floating by or something, or and
I
then
think someone just peed in there. It looks awful yellow. Stop peeing in the river.
Yeah, man. You guys are taking away hippies drinking water.
You Pat. Yeah, it's fucking. It's a little bit warmer though. I will say.
Is it?
Yeah, you know that pee is a little warm, so. Islands in the stream. That is what we are. What's up, Shellbell?
Then she says, no one in between. So how could you be an island if there's no one in between? They're both stuck together. So they're one island instead of two islands.
What's up? What's up, Shell? Just fucking around, causing
That is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world. And we're wild. From one lover to another.
I don't even know what that means. From
What?
one lover to another.
What
What is what?
Huh?
We're in America. There's no such thing as love.
Yeah, Canada and United States love each other.
Wait.
Yeah.
Love this song. I'm sorry to be making fun of it, so. Hippie's been singing all night. I ate a whole bunch of Willie's gummies, and I'm pretty lit up high as a fucking kite. But it's fun.
Don't take so many, hippie.
I can't tell because they're like cuttings from all different milligrams. So
Whoa.
it's kind of like a fruit salad of I'm jealous.
Oh, I see. Well, that's
Yeah, so like, I mean, if I could guess that yellow was always really powerful, I would be careful of the yellow. But unfortunately, I just take a knife and have you seen it? The bag of gummies that he gave me. So they're all different colors. See how it's orange, pink, fucking, and they're all tailings from when they like say they cut a square that says something. The little pieces that are left over get given to me. My vape doesn't cut it. Oh my god, this shit gets you wrecked. Gummies always seem to get me higher than most people. Though I had a girl on here a while back, and she's like, "Hippie, I think I ate 8 gummies, so they're 5 milligrams. So it was 40 milligrams, and I was slurring so badly it sounded like I was drunk."
Right.
And the girl was like, "I take 1,000 milligrams on a regular." I'm like, I know a lot of people say that.
You passed out.
I did the other night. I got really scared. I was in the bathroom on the floor drooling from eating too many gummies. Literally, I was drooling, calling my dog, scared. "Help me, dog! I'm dying!" His drool is just running out of my mouth into a pile on the floor. I got way too high. I was like thinking to myself, I did heroin when I was a kid by accident. And that shit was, I don't know. I was fucking wrecked. Yeah. Wow.
I was gonna say, Crafty kind of changed all of a sudden.
Did she?
Well, I hadn't noticed that she was gone until he popped up.
Let's see. What other weird songs do we get? Stevie Nicks, Don Henley, Leather and Lace. Oh, that's sexy. Hotel California. We know what happens when we play that. Oh, Energy Vampires. That chick's sick. Shania Twain Blake. You know that chick?
Vampires.
This song. Nikki first turned me on to her. She's fucking so hot.
You know those people who suck off your energy? I call them energy vampires. Well, energy vampires can suck you dry. That's why I keep my circle small. That's why I keep my circle tight. I learned my lesson to always trust my intuition. Cause some of these people, they don't have my best intentions. Pay attention, cause there's always more snakes in the grass, ready to bite any chance that they have. I burn the stage to cut ties and say my goodbyes to anybody out there that doesn't deserve my time. Cause my time is precious and my energy delicious. Maybe trying to eat without doing the dirty dishes. I love
We're playing it right off of her shit. If we play too long, they're gonna
That's like
drop us.
that's like a young kid song, man.
Uh
Try Dracula by
here she is right here. This is
Marilyn Manson.
her. I don't think she's that young. Nature song. What the She's her dad is like super rich, and she somehow just became a singer.
I haven't seen too many singers that look like that.
No.
No.
Yeah.
She's probably just past puberty, and she's fucking flashing.
It's a couple years old. Dennison X. Well,
No
she
Spunkfish today?
I had to get rid of that stream, bro. Christ. I woke up this morning and I had 2 messages, and then I got a telephone call, and I'm like, oh shit, was it that bad? I don't know. So I went back and looked. I'm like, oh my God. I guess I should take this down.
Hey, Denizen.
Yo.
So all that knife waving and shit is definitely against us, you know? So wait.
Neo Gatito.
Let's see.
Marilyn
What
Manson,
else is
Dracula or Beautiful People? I think he sings both of them.
The beautiful people. The beautiful people.
It's a good wake up song.
Yep.
Have you ever heard Tourniquet?
Tourniquet.
Are you a Manson fan?
Well, just a few tunes, but
that's probably my favorite Manson song.
Okay. I'll have to check it out.
All right.
Play the one.
I forget what I was gonna play. Mississippi started.
Look for the one Dennison just said. Tourniquet.
Oh, yeah, the beautiful people. Wait, I was already 3/4 of the way through.
It's so difficult to go backspace and fucking type couple keys.
Dude.
Nah.
Banana, 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 banana,
I got this. Mississippi just gave me this big fat joint, and I'm gonna fucking shake my fucking head to the song. Ready? Here we go.
Oh, hell yeah, me too. I'm gonna smoke this joint.
If it didn't hurt me, I'd do it more.
Yeah, you don't want to throw it out. It's brand new.
Can't find my lighter.
The link is pinned if anybody wants to try. That is a large kitty. I agree. His head is huge. Or hers, I forget. Nunzio!
Thank you, Darlene. Check out my backup channel, y'all. I love that kitty. you have a camera on that? His collar? Just GPS? There's no time to discriminate. Hate every motherfucker that is. Hey!
Hey!
Big serious, but a good stereo system. The one that's cranked down, that cranked up, going down the main road.
Whoa.
The beautiful people.
Anyhow, it makes people turn around and look at your room.
It's hard to be clean. Hey, hey, hey. Such a great mix too, right? Like there's not a lot going on there. Two guitars, a drum, and Manson.
All right. Go right into another Maryland song. Here you go, Shell Bell.
This isn't what he was talking about.
What'd you say, buddy?
This isn't the one you're talking about.
No, this is Cupid Has a Gun. I think the one I'm talking about is called My Tourniquet. Let me check.
Dead and hearted spiders like two mango crowns on the widest of the meanest coiled snakes. Folks in their eye look like death. Living in a hotel of my eyes. Eyes wide open like a vein spit from the earth's between our thighs.
The earth between her thighs.
Keep us tight. I'm your guardian. Keep your head outside.
Yeah.
Play the one Denny's just dropped in the live chat.
What?
Play the one Denizen just dropped in the chat.
Alright, hang on. Yeah, but wait, I was playing this one for Shellbell. Can I finish? Or?
Okay, sorry, man. I thought you just let it play from the last one.
No, she asked. She said it had catchy words, so I thought, why not? Because I don't really know a lot of Marilyn Manson songs, so I thought I'll check it out. It's pretty good.
My bad, man.
After I got Dennison next.
Now, Cupid can't go.
Big fat joint, ladies and gentlemen.
Which drums pound me, which drums pound me, which drums better.
Hey, Hippie, can you throw me a wrench, man?
What happened?
Can you throw me a wrench?
Yeah. Can you type in the chat? If,
I just did. Yeah, I just did.
It's going to take a second for YouTube. Yeah.
Thanks, buddy. Sorry about it.
No, you're good. It'll take a minute for this YouTube too. You should share that, Hippie. Laugh out loud. What am I sharing? I forgot already. Me singing. It's terrible. Yeah, when I get too stoned, it's bad for people's ears in the audience for sure. In my life.
Crafty's saying it's a dope show. Yeah, but when Homer Simpson says dope, it's just because he fucked up.
Hang on, let me see if I can first see if the chat's up. Here it is. See Nunzio. I see. Where are you, Neo? Type again for me.
What?
Just say hi or anything. Wow, that hit killed me. I'm gonna play Dennison's song as soon as I give Neo a mod. I'm not seeing you come up in the chat. There. B-hole. The B-hole.
Yeah, I just typed there. I didn't know, Darlene. I was trying to tell Darlene something.
Gotcha. I see B-hole, but I don't see you coming through on the YouTube side.
I know. I tried to type it out of freaking the StreamYards and it wouldn't go through. I was like, what the fuck?
He's not.
Does anybody else see Neo's chat in there?
I just typed
there
it.
It is. It just came in. It just came in.
Yeah.
There it is.
Is
wow, that was a hell of a delay.
Garden?
Yeah, Neo's garden. I got him.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
All right, now let me go back and find Dennison's fucking link here.
No, that's a bad link.
Okay,
that's just for
the name
the
of
Wikipedia.
The
yeah.
Let's see here.
Info on the song.
Yeah, Darlene, if you get a chance, check out that video I uploaded. You check out the description.
You'd think Wikipedia would have a clip of the song at least.
I'm toasted already. Yeah, you would think. Like, given the year, and I mean, I think Wikipedia is 20 years old.
It's funny how time flies, eh? When you look back on how long certain things have been around.
"24 years old."
Things I cannot speak. She comes out like a crippled plaything. Spider's just a string. I don't know all this spoil. Someone's like fire leaves. I never wanted it to ever spoil. But flies will leave it.
Killer song, man.
Take your hatred out on me. Let your victim You'll never ever believe in me. I am your turning king.
I was on a panel earlier, and the lady's cat jumped up on the table. And when the cat went to show its butthole, she covered it. You know, like she put her tail down and covered it nervously. It was so adorable. You know, like she was protecting a kid or an old man or something.
YouTube's kind of weird though, so I get why. You know.
It's just cat butthole. You can show cat butthole on YouTube.
I don't know. I mean, YouTube's weird. Even if, let's say it is okay, it doesn't mean that the algorithm doesn't catch it and make you go through hell and high water to fucking say that was my cat's butthole. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Holy shit, I'm high.
Yeah. I'm
I'll
pretty
be there.
high myself. That song is terrible. I don't like it.
What? Are you serious?
You like that song? I don't know.
That's one of
Maybe
my
it's.
favorite Manson songs. Period. And what do you think, Danny?
I think it's. I think it's just this specific recording. I don't know. It's like too bassy, too not enough. I mean, too trembly,
Tinny.
not enough bass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
too tinny.
tinny.
Yeah. And
That's definitely.
of course, I get used to that with all of these songs that I play because they're all pretty much remakes of the original. So you never really get authenticity unless you're going to take a risk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know. You see what I'm saying? It's a bit too tinny.
Oh no, it's tinny for sure.
Even the drums are tinny.
I noticed it before you said it.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. That's why I was like,
But it's probably not the same throughout the whole tune, is it?
we're halfway.
Yeah, it's like a lyrics
into,
video, so probably.
We're 2 minutes into a 420 song, so it is.
If you go to like the actual Marilyn Manson page and then play the 2011 remastered version, that's gonna sound good. But then the algorithm is gonna take a big bite out of your ass.
Not my ass.
It looked like a spirit came out of the river and kissed Hippie because you couldn't see Mississippi all the way.
That was cool.
She was like,
I saw you, Nana. I saw you kiss me. It's over now. The pictures will be sold all over the internet. Mrs. Hippie kissed Mr. Hippie. Oh man, I got to do nothing all day. It was kind of fun. What'd you do today, Dennison? Anything?
Nah. I got some laundry done, some shopping, some cleaning. But I did a Star Citizen stream.
Nice. I didn't even see it come up live.
My other channel is so fucking like black hole. That's not even funny.
Is it? Why you talk shit over there before or something and got it? A lot of people say there's no such thing as shadow banning. I don't know. Maybe it's not called shadow banning, but I feel like there's some kind of.
So, according to the people who are in charge of these things, shadow banning is real.
Yeah.
It's now they don't even have to call it shadow banning because it's built into the algorithm to deboost certain people and certain views.
Well, of course. If it boosted, well, then you're not going to be shadow banned.
That's what a shadow ban is, though. A shadow ban is when you remove or de-promote the viewing of someone's content without telling them.
Oh,
that's what shadow banning is. See, like, if you break a rule and I say to you, hey, don't break this rule, and you broke it exactly this way, and that's why we're going to do this to you. That's not shadow banning, right? That's moderation. But if you say to yourself, I don't like what this guy has to say, I'm not going to say shit to him. I'm going to build it into my code so that people can't see or hear him. That's shadow banning.
Right.
I'm dying here.
My channel is brown hold.
You're dying for real, or you're just dying temporarily from your puff?
I see what you did there. The Beehole Patrol sounds like Michael Gambetti, but on, like, I don't know, huffing paint or whippets or something like that.
Smoking some good shit? Some of that
No, not some good shit. Like, worse than that. Like, what's that stuff they give you? Nitrous oxide.
Ooh. Just had your tooth out and you're talking to mommy and daddy.
Like drinking ethanol, like you gotta kill a good 20% of the brain cells in order to get there from Gambetti. Which would make it a perfect Gambetti sock account, I'm just saying.
Sorry.
What'd you say, Neil?
Did you see that video I uploaded by any chance?
No.
You uploaded a video?
Yeah, it's a 4th of July from watching the whole city.
Oh, you We played it last night, didn't we? With all the fireworks going off in the skyline
Oh
and
no,
shit.
this is one I made.
Okay.
Well, you didn't see this
Nice drone. I know it kicks ass. I laid
It's
around
it's
most
only
of
a
the day. I
minute
went
and
to eat
20 seconds.
down and I got a couple of pieces of pizza and dropped my granddaughter off to hang with some friends. And then I came home and went to sleep, woke up, and pretty much here I am. So, pretty lazy day, but I needed it because I've been busy.
Yeah, I know, man. Me too. I just slept today, man.
Did you? Nice. It was a good day for it. I did too.
I haven't been feeling.
Got a ton of weed drying. Pretty soon I'm going to be free of that nightmare of having to buy some weed, which is going to be
Watch
big
go
savings.
buy gummies instead of smoking his weed.
Check this out, if you want to share it.
Oh, yeah.
It's a minute long, man, so it's not like a big deal.
You're good. Good.
Okay.
It looks like what we do to Iran.
Yeah, it does, man. That's what I was just gonna say. It looks like Tel Aviv or Iran.
We're so brainwashed in this country. Like, this is supposed to be like a reenactment of the Revolutionary War. And we do it every year with bright colors and hot dogs and shit.
Literally
And
millions of
hundreds-
dollars in potato chips and freaking hot dogs and Doritos.
And hundreds of years later, this is what it looks like on TV when you smart bomb the Middle East. It looks exactly like it did when the British and the French fought over the colonies in 1770. Go fuck yourself.
You could probably do bombing clip and nobody would notice.
That was good.
That was it. Yeah, it was pretty cool, man. It does look like fucking Tel Aviv or Iran, though, doesn't it, Dennis? And fucking save. That's exactly what I thought when I seen that, man.
You should have threw in
Crazy.
a few clips from the bombings, the real bombings.
Yeah, like mixed it in there.
Mixed it in there, yeah, that would have been dope.
Future references.
Good idea.
Wow. Crazy that Texas shit. There's 28 kids gone. That's wild.
I heard like 50 people down in Texas are gone from that already.
80.
Oh, it's up to 80 now?
What was the number earlier you guys had? Their hippie 80 something?
Oh, wow. They closed the Epstein case. Sorry, what'd you say, Danny?
Earlier, you guys had said it was 80 something, whatever, casualties.
Oh, yeah. 83, I think, was. It says here now, actually, at least 81 people have died in catastrophic flash floods across Texas.
I think that 21 was kids, mostly kids.
25 or something like was kids, I think.
So did you guys hear that, though? The Epstein case closed. The FBI and DOJ concluded that Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide and had no client list, despite years of speculation. The memo cites video evidence and warns against unfounded theories.
Wow.
Case disclosed.
Wow.
Elon Musk is forming a new party. That's interesting. What is it called? America or something?
Yeah, I heard that, yeah.
Mayor Sherelle Parker faces backlash from striking city workers from Philadelphia despite housing initiatives and past raises. Fucking people just set in their own fucking pay. Like, this is not strike because we got to pay too much money like the rest of the people. So let's be special. I don't know. Maybe it is crazy. I don't know. I guess I shouldn't talk if I don't know. But just seems like the politicians, they just say, oh, we want free health care. And then bang, now they're getting free fucking health care. Well, the rest of us are fucking... I haven't gone to the doctor in 6 years. For all I know, I am a cancer walking.
That's a dope background, man. That's cool.
I got fucking teeth falling out. I'm a mess.
Looks like something from the Twilight Zone.
All right.
Into the Twilight Zone. I can get tripped.
Astral projection, man, walking through the galaxy.
Yeah. Tiptoe through the tulips.
It sucks that this is all there is.
Yeah,
right?
And it does.
I agree.
Balls, and that's all there is.
Seems like we're capable of so much more, but
yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I really don't see it.
There's people with the money up in government and all that crap that's basically holding us back from evolving as quickly as we should. Especially with the technology that came out in the recent years.
Yeah, going way too fast. Beehole Patrol, you know they have skin whitening, right? We can hide that shit for you, bro.
It's the same thing as in the past, right? What came first, the electric car or the gas car?
Oh wow, my town approved $170 million sewer project.
Diversion, yeah, you sound like a politician.
Because we have no water out here on this island, man, and we're pumping shit in by the fucking billions because all these new houses out here. Now they're turning like houses into 30-bedroom fucking whatever you call them, bed and breakfast, so that you got fucking 1 million people taking a shit. I think they projected this year my town 2,600 in the winter, right? 40,000 people in the summer. What the fuck? And this summer is clearly the busiest I've seen it since way before COVID.
And that's just residents, right? That's not counting just the tourists who don't stay.
Well, that's based on, tourism. So they have a list of how many houses roughly are for rent. But what I always say is what they don't take into consideration is like a house across from me goes for $4,300 a week. So you usually are coming with 2 families, maybe 3. You know what I mean? And pooling the price of food and everything else. Because out here, man, you can't get a sub and a small bag of chips and a soda for under $30 in the summer, man.
Wow.
28, 25, something like that.
Man, that's fucking crazy, dog.
Because you don't eat too much takeout in the summertime.
Yeah. And it's funny, the patrons, the owners will clearly say, well, we're about to adjust prices. And I get it, that's their bread and butter, but kind of like taking advantage. Even the dispensary guy told us, because my son and I were kidding around with him. He's like, yeah, unfortunately, we're be adjusting the summer prices pretty soon. Gouge. Good thing I picked a bunch of weed. Day 3.
Yay, capitalism.
How's it looking, man? Did it look okay? Looking good?
Everything's good, yeah. No
right on. You got good color in the terps?
Yeah, it's looking beautiful.
Sweet.
Got about 10% amber. So
nice. Yeah. You press it all?
Depends on how we trim, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
you got a press?
I do. I have a really nice dab press.
I got a nice dab press too.
Years ago.
Yeah, they're one of my sponsors. I'm in their affiliate program, dab press.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, baby. Fuck yeah.
It was Donald Trump that bought my dab press.
Okay.
That's serious. It was Donald Trump bought it. Remember when he first gave out the first stimulus checks back during COVID, the first $1,000, whatever it was, the ones he wanted to sign.
Right. Yeah.
As soon as I got that, very first thing I did, not 5 minutes, was order a dab press. Thank you, Donald.
Hey, just curious, when you press your weed, right? You use dried stuff or wet stuff?
No, you want it to be about 45% humidity, roughly, or a little bit better.
Not totally dried.
Yeah, actually, the best time to press is about 5 to 7 days out post harvest. That's probably the best time.
Right. How about you, Hippie?
Usually, as soon as I dry everything out, if I separate the sugar leaves, then I'll press all that. And once all the buds dry, I'll press some of the what I call fluff from the lower half that I didn't lollipop goes into the press. And
do you bag or do you? I press without bag. I get better results.
Yeah, I always used the bag. I don't know, just because
I got the dab press little, the puff maker.
I've got a 20-ton car press that I've got it installed into. It's very beautiful.
Do you know the little dab press puff makers that they have, Hippie? They make it into. You put it into a little hand press and you press it. It puts it into a little cube. And then you put that in, wrap it in your parchment, and press without a bag. You'll get fucking. It'll flow like a river, brother.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Absolutely. Stuff to show you when this is done. I'll tell you the result.
Burning down the one night stands. Everything around me. Yeah. Got to stop to feeling so low. And I decided quickly. Yes, I did. To just go down and check out the show. Yeah, they were dancing and singing and moving to the grooving. And just when it hit me, somebody turned around and shouted, "Play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music, right. Play that funky music, white boy. Lay down the boogie and play that funky music till you
die.
You check out my background, Hippie. That's the result of the way I do.
Yeah, nice.
They put solo, brother. And that's pressing without a bag.
Nice.
So still I kept on fighting. Well, losing every step of the way. I said I must go back there. Got to go back and check to see if things still the same. Yeah, they were dancing and singing and moving to the grooving. And just when
That's an old school song, man.
That is an old school. I wonder what tomorrow's weather is. Are we getting this storm? I wonder if you or what.
Hey, that funky music, white boy.
somebody turn around and shouted, "Play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music, right. Play that funky music, white boy. Lay down the boogie and play that funky music till you die. Till you die. Oh, till you die. Gonna play some electrified.
There's a wild cherry originally did this.
Now first it wasn't easy, changing rock and roll and minds. Things were getting shaky. Lay down the boogie and play that funky music till you die. Till you die. Till you die. Yeah. They shall play that funky music. Play that funky music. Play that funky music. Got to keep on playing funky music. Play that funky music.
Yeah, that's it.
I think I just became 20% more gay.
Yeah, I was thinking along that line myself, Desmond.
It's highly possible.
I suddenly have an urge to put on pink tights and to jazzercise in front of a mirror.
I was thinking more like this is like fucking dangerous music, like Mars Attacks, you know.
Would you surprise you if I told you I had one of those exact things on? I know it was.
Everybody wants your love. I just like to
Come on,
make you mine, all mine.
Crab Daddy.
Am I the only one who gets turned off? Like if you're into a chick and then there's like a bunch of other dudes into her too? Is that just me?
Yeah, it's just you, man. I ain't going there.
So say
Wait, what?
this again. What's the scenario? So a bunch of guys are after you.
It's like a turn off when, you know, if you're into a girl and then you find out a bunch of dudes are chasing her.
Yeah.
Like, I guess some guys get competitive or something where I'm just like, meh.
Are you afraid of the final outcome? Is that why you're like, nah?
Nah, because the final outcome's always the same for me.
I mean, just because the chick picks somebody different doesn't mean you're not the better guy. It just means maybe her judgment is a little askew. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I don't even bother competing. I'm already, like, I start to lose attraction.
I got you. All right. Well, I mean, I feel like every woman, every guy. Kind of, I don't know.
It was just listening to the lyrics there, you know. He was like, all the dudes are trying to get that pussy, but I just want it for myself. KC was saying, you know.
Right.
And I'm thinking, like, I like exclusive pussy. Once I find out there's a bunch of dudes trying to get at it, I'm like, trying to get on the bus and head on down to the road.
Everybody sees you.
Everybody.
God, I feel like I want to get out my construction pants and hard hat. This can activate the gay gene for sure.
Can I make a request?
Way back in the 80s, man, when they'd have fucking.
I'll play one more song and I'm
roller skate and shit. Play that kind of music.
What do you got, Dennis?
Here Comes the Rain Again.
All right.
The rain again.
You're reading it.
Danny knows. Neo knows.
The rain.
Used to have the hots for that chick, man.
Yes, yeah, at least there's a woman in this one in a see-through white dress.
Supposed to dig your nails into it.
What you smoke?
Yeah, that's what you want, though. I don't do what women want. It's not about not knowing women. It's about not giving a fuck what they want. I prioritize my own wants and needs over everyone else's.
Here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a memory, falling on my head like a new emotion.
What weed you smoking on, Eb?
I don't remember. I don't even remember, bro. Oh, New York City Diesel, but it's not really that good.
Talk.
120 an ounce.
I remember the first time I heard this song, I felt like I felt what it was like to fall in love for the first time. Because I was like 11 or 12 or some shit. I had never fallen in love. But Annie, like, she could make you feel it with her words.
I had the hots for her, man.
I don't chase after women, Darlene. They chase after me.
I want to breathe in the open wind. I want to kiss like lovers do. I want to dive into your ocean. Is it raining with you? So baby, talk to me
like lovers do. I don't even know what that means.
Really?
How do lovers talk, Denison?
Pillow talk, like
they like have
intimate,
and
intimate talk. Sharing, caring, planning.
Oh my god!
And when you walk with someone like lovers do, you hold hands and you walk side by side.
You open the door for her.
Absolutely, and you stand between her and the traffic.
Why shouldn't she open the door for you, though?
You take turns.
Because women used to be the fairer sex.
Chivalry or something like that, it's called.
Yeah, but what
about
women?
It used to be a thing.
Care about how they feel?
Oh, it still is.
Oh, yeah, they can have whatever they want. That's why I'm single. I just need a blowjob every now and then, and I'm good. If I'm lucky, the chick that lets me blow a load in her mouth will also make me a sandwich before she goes back home to whatever fucking guy she lives with.
Whoa, that was deep and deep within. Like lovers do.
That hole. That's a nice kitty drinking the cup too. I like that avatar.
The guy my mom has been making
That is Gambetti, isn't it? Just in case you're not Gambetti, that's not an insult, by the way. We love Gambetti. Even the way the verse and the chorus changes, right? Like it's like mysterious and kind of dangerous, but then it gets calm and peaceful and serene, like you're inside the storm instead of, you know.
I feel like you don't get as much enjoyment out of the song unless you're watching her and the video of the song. You know what I mean? I don't know.
It helps. It helps. When I listen to this, I watch her.
Yeah, right.
Too, eh?
This is an offbeat of the original, so you don't see her at all. It's just the lyrics or whatever.
Here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a memory, falling on my head like a new emotion.
Hey, Hippie, can I use like the AI software to like add sound effects and stuff to like videos? Can I do that?
Can you do what now?
Can you use like the AI to like add sound effects and so forth to
Yeah,
videos?
that's what
That
most of
kind
these people do.
What's the best
They
one
add
for like videos? Do you know? You guys are a good one for video.
for making video. I would
Yeah.
say my favorite AI right now is Kling AI. It's amazing.
So I just upload the video and then just let the AI do the rest. Is that how it
No,
works?
you gotta upload the video. There's a place where you put your prompt or you put your what you want to base the video on. So if it's pictures or video, then you've still got to give it a little more information after you upload a picture or whatever. I don't know. I really like the what's up, Vigilance Committee? The VC. What up? What up? But
I don't.
yeah.
I don't think
Real
he
quick.
well video is like video. What you see is more what you hear, isn't it? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Right. Like he wants to throw in, I don't know, like bagpipes or something in something heavy metal. Or
Yeah, you can just do that as you make the video. You just got to have whatever music or sound you want to add to whatever. But
He's
you got to be
More
careful.
AI.
YouTube just sucks because they'll take your whole video and then make you do it again, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
more
It
to
took me
the
like an
point.
hour and a half to do that 1 minute 20-second video. It just pissed me off.
Nice. Came
Oh,
out good,
good
though.
point, Jonathan.
More to the point of
Hey.
like how what she means when she says like lovers do is not so much that it's something specific, it's that she's not getting it, right? Like that's what she wants. Whatever she has currently, her relationship, it's not like how lovers do. So whatever that extra je ne sais quoi is, whatever it is to you, whatever it is to her, that's what she wants. That's what she's longing for.
Yeah, agree with that.
Something more.
Yeah.
Like lovers do.
Well, I think I'm going to go to bed, boys. It's midnight. I got to get up in 6 hours, so I am going to crash. I don't know if Denison's going live or anybody else is, but I am calling it. Good night.
Having me up, hippie. Catch you guys later.
Big up, Zippy.
All right, Danny. Peace.
Later, chat.
Yeah.
Peace,
Later, Darlene. Later, everybody. Big ups. Good seeing you, Dennis.
Peace.
Thanks, Zippy. Cheers.
I think it's $80 a month for that Kling AI. It's pretty expensive, but some of the best video and stuff, I've messed around with it a bit that I've seen. Anyway, night, you fuckers. Have a beautiful night, Darlene. Fab Daddy, fuck off. Have a great night, everybody. Peace.